y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, where today we are hoping, we are praying that everything is actually working properly, that the audio isn't broken, that you can hear me, and that everything's going to go smoothly, because we started yesterday's stream, and I'll be gosh darned if just nothing worked at all. Everything was broken, the audio wasn't playing, I was freaking out, I was trying to eat sushi. I've already eaten tonight. I went ahead and ate before we started the stream this time. I'm going to be quiet for a moment, so that I can figure out whether or not the audio, the game audio, is playing in the background. So that I can figure out whether... Hold on. I've got to turn this down first. So I can figure out whether... Hold on. I've got to turn this down. Yeah, no, it sounds like it is. What a convoluted way of checking that. Alright, let's get into it. Now, where we left off yesterday... What did we leave off on? Were we right here? Yeah, alright, so we were standing right here yesterday when we left off. But things are not always as they appear, and I have in fact left this room. I took my Switch to work with me, and during some downtime, I kind of ran around the fields of Primordia. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any quests. I just fought a few monsters. I was like, it'd be nice to get a couple extra levels before we go back into it. So we're up to level 12 now. But it occurred to me that that's actually really silly, because we need to get a class selected so we can be earning class points. Because you don't just get XP, you get points towards upgrading your class, and we don't have a class selected yet. So probably important that we go ahead and do that. We've got Elma is currently... Actually, you know what? Let's just go in here and look at classes. And it should walk us through a bit of a tutorial here. It's giving me nothing. I have not opened this screen before. So it's not as though it presented all of this information and then I simply... did not retain it or forgot about it. It's not told me anything yet other than earlier when Van Damme told me to do this. So, that's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. We're going to figure this out. I'm just looking at this menu to make sure that everything is appropriate. Recording, streaming, we're all good. I'm a little paranoid every time I stream. I'm like, did I do the thing? Did I turn on the orb? The orb is on. You can't see it behind me. That's the orb. Sometimes it glitches through. And you can see it, like, next to my head. My head, like, the outline of my head will have, like, a weird... It's more so for the local recording, for the videos, for the episodes and all that. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at here. You know what I'm saying. Okay. So we are currently in the Drifter, and we are a max rank there, which doesn't do much for us. We got 5 skill slots, a knife, and an assault rifle. Very fun. Now we need to move on to Enforcer, Commando, or Stalker. And which one of these we pick is going to determine what classes we can pursue afterwards. So Samurai Gunner, Shield Trooper, Winged Viper, Partisan Eagle, Psy Corruptor, Blast Fencer. These are crazy. But also, we should have Full Metal Jaguar in there somewhere. Duelist, Bastion Warrior, Astral Crusader, Astral Chain, which is unrelated, but that's a good game. That was on the Switch. I'm hoping Switch 2 will have like a patch for that to make it run at like a lock solid 60. Because the performance was the only issue I had with that game. Otherwise, it was a fantastic game. Ton of fun. We could probably stream through that one and have a grand old time. Mastermind, Galactic Knight. Well, that's just a Jedi. Yeah, look, you get a Photon Saber and Psycho Launchers. You are just a Jedi as a Galactic Knight. That's fun. But let's start back here. We got Enforcer, Commando, Striker. We got to pick one of these to progress. And choose this route if you want to go in guns blazing. Mixes offensive and defensive arts, and provides HP and melee attack bonuses. Well balanced and suited for beginners. That's basically us. I've played the game once before, but I'm not going to pretend like I retained any useful information. Commando. Choose this route if you want to rack up damage. Focuses on skillful application of damage buffs, and provides bonuses to melee accuracy, ranged accuracy, and evasion. We can change these at any time, by the way. If we decide we want to pursue a different route, at any point we can just pick a different one of these. And in fact, you're very likely to go through a bunch of them in a playthrough, right? Like you want to rank up multiples of them. Because once you start, or stop, I guess I should say, earning points in one of the classes, you're basically wasting your time if you don't switch to a different one and start leveling that one up. Okay, choose this route if you want to provide support from afar, offers many ranged arts and bonuses to ranged attack and potential, tricky to master and suited for professionals. Well, that's not us. We're going to go to the one that makes it sound like the game's going to hold my hand and help me along, and that's going to be Striker. And we're going to start there. I'm locking in. Change my class. Skills. Okay, that's good. It's giving me some sort of guidance here. Classes more advanced than the Drifter can learn skills, which provide various effects just by being equipped. Different classes have different skills they can learn. Attaining rank 10 in any of the final stage classes allows you to master that class's weapon. Mastering a class's weapon allows you to use those weapons and any associated arts, even when using a different class. The class has been changed. Okay, all of that is helpful. All of that is useful. All of that is good to know. I didn't retain any of it, but that's okay. Now we got to back out of this, and we actually have to figure out how to, what can we actually do with this? At the moment, from the looks of things, absolutely nothing. We can do absolutely nothing. We have nothing unlocked here. That's fine. We'll work on it. We'll head back into the field and we'll work on it. Okay, that's fine. We have a bunch of gear now, a bunch of new gear because I've been fighting monsters out in the field. And also, we're going to want to change our gear anyway because we're an entirely new class and we have entirely new options available to us. Like, do we want this advanced iron sword? I don't know, maybe? It's slightly better than the long sword we got in a couple of different ways. We probably want to go buy better gear, though. Let's equip the best of the best that we currently have in our inventory, right? Like, let's make sure everything we've got is the best that we currently have, right? Okay. So this is, like, moderately better. I'm kind of sick of this outfit. Now, of course, like I've said before, we don't have to have what we're actually wearing be what is visibly seen. But until we find like an outfit that we love, I'm not going to worry about making sure we have a locked-in aesthetic. And pretty much whatever our armor is what we're going to be wearing. So again, comparing to what we've already got, slight step up, unless you really need beam resistance. Which, I mean, if you're fighting a bunch of beam-related enemies, you might. I don't know. I can't pretend to know what you're doing out there in the world. These are the same pieces of armor. We've also got this worn combat shirt, which, yeah, it's the best piece we got. And it's pink, and that's a fun color. You can't deny that. Do we have, like, all of the matching pieces? We actually might. Hold on. Oh, my gosh. Does this match? We're getting somewhere here, people. We're getting somewhere. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, that's the fit. Hold on. I got to replace out the head now. I mean, that's just nothing. It's like a tiny earpiece, and we're not even going to see it. Okay, well, now we're totes adorbs, so I'm ready to hit the streets. I'm ready to do some missions. Speaking of, we have one other thing that we need to look at here, which is active members. We can now have a fourth party member, and unlike in the original game... I'm looking at you, Wii U. Oh. If you're watching live, that probably wasn't anything. Unlike in the Wii U version... we don't have to walk out in the world and go find them to get them in the party. We can just summon them into our... well, I was going to say inventory, but we can summon them from our inventory. Summon them from the menu. And we can have anyone. Do we want Irina? Do we want Gwen? I kind of feel bad for Doug after everything we put him through. Wow, he's a high level. Goodness me, Doug is like above us. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That's intimidating. We're going to add Gwen. He's fun and lighthearted. That sounds like a great... and he's got a girl's name, and that's funny. All right. Let's head out into the world and see what quests await us. Now, we did pick up a quest previously, and right at the end of the last stream, we did nothing with it. So I figured we would go start that one. But also, we picked up another quest that involved us needing to have a particular type of weapon and use it out on the field. I'm sorry, what is this? An affinity mission? I mean, I doubt if I have enough affinity with anyone to do this yet. Oh, but it will tell us. Okay, we need to be level 20 to do a... relationship moment with Doug. That's a strange way of me describing an affinity mission. It's not a relationship moment. It might as well be, though. It might as well be. Now, I need to check that side quest we picked up for, or I guess maybe it's not even considered a side quest. Let's see. Missions, normal, basic. Arms tester wanted. Okay, acquire some weapons data. How do I find out more about this? There's a particular weapon we needed to do this one. And I feel like we might almost be better off starting here because I'm going to go ahead and track it, by the way. At least with this one, we're fighting some low-level creatures, and I can build up my class points. So if we go ahead and back out of here, and we have a look at navigation, we need a Titanium Knife 2, and hunt for 4 Creeping Blattas. Alright, that sounds straightforward enough. Titanium Knife 2. I wonder if that's a thing you buy, or a thing you get from, like, constructing it next door. Manage AMs, blah, 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 blah. Oh, develop new gear. I didn't realize I'd selected the wrong one, but let's see if actually we can, like, manufacture that. No, I think it's going to be something we buy. Let's bail on that, and let's go to the correct machine, which is the shop terminal over here. That's embarrassing on my part. Weapons. Was it it was Titanium Sword 2. Have I lost my mind? That was what we were supposed to get, right? I know it was like 20 seconds ago. Let's check. Titanium knife! No, I knew it! I knew it was a blade of some kind. That's why I got so confused. Darn it, we can't even wield a knife. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and grab the Titanium Knife 2, and we'll have it in our inventory. And I now have a Titanium Sword as well. That's fun. I can equip that. If I need to, what I can do is I can just go back into my classes, and I can switch to something that does use a knife. So where do we find that out? Knife, okay. You also use a knife as a Drifter. So we can go back to Drifter, or let's just earn some points in Enforcer. Let's change class to Enforcer, just for a second. Let's go back to our gear, and we will get rid of the Combat Knife, swap it out with the Titanium Knife 2. Do we have anything better than a Combat Ray Gun? Kind of feels like no. Looks like that's what we're going to have. Holy mother of all things good and decent in this world. Look at the size of that thing. Wait a minute. No, hold on. Go back. Go back in there. Let's see if we can get, like, another massive gun. What type of weapon is this, though? I wasn't even paying enough attention. Go back to classes. What was it? It was a ray gun, wasn't it? Yeah, ray gun. Okay. Like a Ronald? Let's see. That was not funny. Let's see what we got. Oh, good. It highlights them in blue to let us know. Okay, so what's the best ray gun we can get currently? It looks like a level 10 Soldier Laster 2, which is just a silly name for anything. So this has a higher power rating, but there's more to it than that, right? And also, we should always compare against what we currently have. Ooh, this is, like, infinitely better. Higher attack. Slightly lower cooldown. This one has a higher attack than even this, but the power rating is lower. I don't know what that means. I don't know why it matters. Nullify Beam Reflect 2. These are additional effects. Crush. Gain TP 2. This one costs more and therefore must be better. That's the logic and reasoning we're going with. And now we're going to head outside to kill these creatures and do this incredibly basic mission that is in no way critical or, like, impactful to the plot. But this is just what we're going to do. And this also gives us the opportunity to explore New LA, because while we could fast travel out there, wouldn't it be more fun to try to get around the city normally? Now, I remember from my first playthrough here, there being an elevator somewhere that we can take. So we're going to see if we can't locate that, which I believe is going to be further back here in the hangar and to the left, possibly.
Hey!
We might even be able to find it on the map, but I don't want to try to. I don't want to use the map. I want to see if I can just find the elevator by wandering around. I feel like it's over here somewhere. Welcome to Division Drive, everyone. This is it right here.
Wow.
Now, I use the term elevator kind of loosely. It's more of like a massive lift. No, they call it an elevator. I mean, I guess an elevator is anything that elevates objects, right? Like, if you're really good at giving people sort of encouragement, like words of encouragement, you probably could be considered an elevator, because you also lift people up. That person that song about, that they're an elevator. You know, you lift me up. That's a song about elevators. I don't think a lot of people realize that. All right, down we go. I wish I could actually, like, talk to Gwen during these moments so we can build some camaraderie. Maybe discuss maybe what's his favorite place to eat around here, whether or not he's ever talked to Donna, whether or not they're, like, in any sort of friendship or deeper relationship. I could have a chat. Whoa, you just came into existence there, didn't you? Look, Elma is so shocked. She's actually got stuck behind you. She can't run through you because you just spawned into existence. Hey, Monolith. I think you might need to fix your game a little bit here. I think it's just a little bit broken. I'm not sure if that's the thing that should happen. Now, can we still run headlong into people driving their vehicles and just phase through them? A lot of people think that that's like a glitch or an oversight, but actually it's an important core mechanic. You see, the reason you can do that is because your character can actually momentarily run the speed of light and can therefore like phase through solid objects. And yeah, I'm just... Oh, you know what I just realized? We can't jump. We still don't have jump. Which means that no matter what, we're stuck down here. This was a mistake. I did not think about that. I think we're going to have to just jump down here now, which is unfortunate. And where most of the party was anyway. I guess they didn't quite make it across. I noticed it was just me and Gwen up there. I didn't read too much into that. But yeah, it makes sense. I guess they're all a little bit clumsy. It is good to see that Tatsu is with us, though, and God bless him, he's trying. You know what? Maybe he's saying a safe distance back. He's trying to make sure that he's not so close that he gets hurt in combat. That does make it easier for predators in the water to pick him off, and I don't know if he's considered that, so it's something he might want to think about moving forward, is, you know, don't drift too far from the party. I was going to say he did just fine on his own for a long time, though, but that's not true. When we found him, he was captured and thrown in a box with a bunch of potatoes. Like, I don't think he was doing too good on his own. I think that would be a foolish assertion to make. That's fine. Okay, there's a lot of stairs here. I really regret what we did there, having to jump off. We had no other options. Now, that does mean that we missed a walk through, like, most of the residential, or I guess the commercial district, which is a shame. But we'll go back over there many times. There's a ton of fun side quests. And I mean that. A lot of the side quests are really fun. The objectives get a bit samey after a while. There's only so much variety in how the different quests play out. But they're always, in terms of story, they're always very fun. Except for the ones that are really, really dark. Man, wait till we get to building a water plant. Hold on. Yep. Beautiful. Love that. Again, like I said, you just phase right through them. Speed of light. If you're wondering how they're moving and we're moving, it's because we're all moving the speed of light for a moment. Do I ever actually engage with either of you? Ask Anna why NLA is only half built. Yeah, let's do that. What? Do you have amnesia or something? Well, yes, I do. Thank you. That's actually very offensive of you to ask the question like that. Well, the habitat, as this residential unit was known, was built after we fled Earth, while the white whale was in flight. But then the stupid xenoform attack forced us to make a crash landing. The still unfinished habitat unit ended up coming down right here on Mira. Now that we no longer have access to the whale's construction unit, we'll have to finish the job with human manpower. So let's work hard and get the job done right. All right, Anna. These named characters, I feel like they're probably important and maybe they come up later. But I don't know if that's real or not. Ask him about crystallized gel that surrounds... Yeah, what is that blue goo? That was a special impact cushion gel that was used to protect the base of the habitat. Under normal circumstances, the gel liquefies after absorbing an impact. But during the crash landing, the habitat was on a direct course for Talon Rock to the north of here, which would have been real bad news. So instead, they crystallized the gel and by doing so managed to land the habitat here. That's the sort of quick thinking that Captain Nagi was famous for. If he hadn't made the snap judgment, New LA and everyone in it would have been a goner. Okay, there's a lore reason for it. I don't know if I ever picked up on that before. I just always thought that there was just weird blue rocks under the city, and that when the city crash landed, it kind of sent them jutting up. You know, like when continents collide and they create mountains, it was just one of those situations. What do you mean, Westgate discovered? We've been here before. I guess we've never actually run through the Westgate proper. Alright, it's a beautiful day out here in the Westgate, and now we just have to go fight whatever these guys are. And in fact, if you have a look here, it'll tell me I am looking for creeping bladas. Have we ever fought a creeping blada? What is a creeping blada? There are none here. They are a myth. That's a little Femina Swede. It's not a creeping blada. Can I actually hop up here, please, game? That must be it right there. Okay. I'm ready. Okay, so we've got a whole new loadout here that we got to look at. So we've got Slit Edge, which deals weapon damage, and then from the side, it boosts damage. We have Beam Barrage, deals weapon damage. With an aura, it boosts damage. So we want to get an aura up if we want that boost. Chrome Armor grants physical resistance up, and then we don't have the TP to spend, but this is boosts evasion and continually restores HP, which is kind of crazy good. All right, and then finally, what different body parts can we attack? Wing or body? I'm going to initiate things here. Also, just to confirm, I cannot break or topple anyone currently with this loadout, so just something to keep in mind. I want to see this beam that we've got. Okay, so that feels like it's impressive, but keep in mind that this is in fact actually literally a level 1 creature, and we're all level 12, so this was, I guess, it had to be impressive, otherwise it would have been embarrassing. Yeah, okay. I mean, it is literally an easy mode starter quest, so it was never going to be anything grand or spectacular, and that's fine. Was that it? Is there just the 2 of them here? I mean, I know if we're patient, more will spawn, but I'd rather carry on, I guess, to another area. There's a couple of different circles of them. They're so far away, though. There's bound to be more, like, right here, right? Like, there's a double circle here, which would suggest to me there's at least one more. Ah! And there's a slightly higher level, which suits me just fine.
We've got the first right now. It's right destroyed. Move in and strike. We win.
I really... Hold on. Nope, we gotta get one more. I want to use this. That is insane. Well, there we go. Mission complete. We did it, everyone. Pats on the back all around. Nice. Okay, and we're still in combat with the second one, which is okay. Hold on. I completely missed that, and I'm sorry, Elma. I didn't see that you wanted that. Oh my gosh, I forgot Gwen was here. He just said some dialogue lines. Freaky. Now, the reason we're doing side quests, I realize I should have mentioned this before, is because in order to accept additional story missions, you have to get certain criteria met, including your survey rates. So as you explore Mira, if we bring up the map here, we have the Primordia survey rate at 5.69% and Mira at 0.8%. In order to do Chapter 4, let me look this up again. Let's see, Xenoblade Chronicles X Chapter 4 requirements. I looked this up earlier because I was wondering whether or not we could just go directly into Chapter 4. Let's go over to Game 8 and see what we got. Okay, requirements. Hello, where is it? I literally on this screen the other day. Oh, here it is. Okay. We have to clear Builders of Legacy, clear the Professional, and explore 15% of Primordia. And we're currently at 5.69%. That means we have to do another roughly 9 to 10. Well, hold on. Let's be specific. We need to do another 9.21%. No, 3.1. Yeah. We need to explore another 9.31% of Primordia in order to continue with the main story. Math is easy when you think about it. So the way that we're going to do that is by planting probes in areas that we can, as well as exploring whatever things we may be able to explore in these different areas. So also doing quests will take us to new places. That'll help us to do that as well. So if we have a look at here, we should be able to potentially... No, I guess not. I think we have to go to our menu to select our next mission. Miles to go. Take supplies to the Blades who are attacked by dangerous indigents while on duty. So that is the next one that we are going to track. And we can do that by just pressing Y. And that is clear on the other side of the map. We also have a quest right here, which is an unaccepted mission. Welcome back, Connor. We could probably pick that one up on the way, but I think that while we're here, we might go ahead. Let's see, we've already done this. We're already here, at least, is what I should say. If we go back out and look at the map, hold on, go back. Go back. Now open that up. Well, I was thinking we might try to plant another probe while we're in this area. And I'm pretty sure the next probe to be planted is going to be kind of over here, near the beach where we died a lot. And that feels like a good opportunity to go get revenge on the crabs, or at least kind of laugh at how pathetic they are. Now that we're level 12, a level 5, 6, 8 crab is not going to be threatening. Look, these level 3 fellas don't even care about us. We can just zoom right past them. They don't care at all. Which is kind of how we want the whole planet to be eventually. We want them to either not care or be terrified of us. Both is good. In fact, both is ideal. I mean, I don't know how that would work. You can't be both terrified and not care about something. I don't see anything preventing us from planting that one aside from a bunch of crabs. And I'm not even sure if they're going to care about our arrival. So I think we might be able to... Like, the way that they're standing around the probe site makes me think that upon our arrival, they are going to viciously assault us just because we're in their space. But I also don't think that's going to be hard to deal with. No, they've just ceased to exist. I take it back. They've faded out of existence. The sheer threat that we presented upon our arrival was enough to make them decide that they did not want to engage with us on any level. And I'm here for that. Let's start punching in this FN site. Nice. And we're good. So now having a look at this, it'll tell us what we can do to sort of further explore these surrounding areas. So all we got to go over here is get some white whale debris. Same thing over here. Well, no, actually, this is patrol copper wreckage. Chopper, even. So I don't know if we want to do either of those. This is going to be an affinity mission, which we're nowhere near ready for. And a tyrant, level 13. We might be able to take out a level 13 tyrant. That's back over there where the west gate is. But while we're here, do we want to try to run and... Oh, hold on. This isn't... No, there's no shot. This is Skell wreckage. Where's the chopper wreckage? Where is that going to be located? Oh, boy. Probably over there on those little rocks. Not something we're going to be able to get to right now. Have another look at the map. I think we could probably track this one. And as we run over there, it might give us an idea of what it is we're looking for, more specifically. Can we even get back up on that ridge from over here, or do we need to go back the way we came? I feel like if we could jump, I'd be much more confident about this, but I think I see a sort of natural rise right in there that we could possibly climb up. I'm trying to gesture as if I have a cursor that I can use to point at the screen. I don't. I mean, I could just point at the screen. That's right up there. There's a natural... It's over there. Take my word for it. Spotted some debris from the right whale in the southern part of Grieving Plains. But I didn't have the skills something, something, something. It's probably that right up there. So are they going to actually force me to have skills to do certain tasks now? Because up until now, they haven't. Up until now, I've been able to pretty much anything come across I can engage with. Is this where that changes? Potentially. Also, these guys over here might be a little bit more trouble. They're level 10, and it looks like they're going to respond to... Oh, no. Yeah, no, we've wasted our time coming up here. We can't get to that. We're going to need the ability to potentially fly in order to reach that. Or else jump really, really high. In other words, this has just been an absolute waste of our time. Well, that's a gosh darn shame. Let's bring back up the map. Is there anything we can do? Okay, here's another thing. Some of these probe sites look like they'd be simple, right? But some of these probe sites aren't where you think they would be. I'm going to lock in on this probe site and see if we can get to it. But this one, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's up in the air. I think it might actually be on top of that thing there. I could be misremembering, but I know there are moments where you get treasures and things that seem like they're reachable from where you are at some point in the game that are in fact not. They are deceptively high in the air. And yeah, even in a game such as this, where... I don't even know where I was going with that sentence anymore. It's all completely out of my head. It was in and out. I have no clue what I was going to say. I genuinely, whatever thought I had is gone now. We're going to grab this. We might have to fight this guy to get it, but only if he sees us. And to be honest, he's level 7, so I'm not too concerned. In fact, we probably should. Oh, you know what? We should switch back to the other class I said I was going to pursue. I completely forgot about that. We did say that we were going to be a striker, and we do, change class. I wonder if it'll go ahead and switch back over the weapons I previously had equipped when I had this class selected. Let's see. The combat longsword and the combat assault rifle are not what I had equipped. So we had Titanium Sword 2, and we had the Advanced Soldier Assault Rifle. I wish that it would save those. I don't... Oh, you can actually auto-set by pressing the down and the left, which is spec to the worst sword. I mean, worse... It's up to interpretation, I guess. But there we are. I kind of wish it would, like, remember what we had selected. That sucks. I guess that means we have to reset it every single time. Do we want to fight all 8 of these guys? Or, sorry, all 3 of these guys? Possibly 4 of these guys? Yes, I think we do. Let's get to terms with what we got here, okay? Deals physical damage and inflicts topple. Deals weapon damage when targeted, boosts damage. So that's when they're attacking us. We get a target boost. Deals thermal damage, inflicts blaze, plus versus toppled targets, boosts damage. And then inflicts taunt to draw the target's attack. Alright. I think I'm ready. I think I can do this. Again, this isn't useful for me unless someone else like does something first, but let's see.
We got the first strike.
Furious fire! Nailed it! Break out those guns!
So they've already done the topple before I even had an opportunity to engage. I think if I run topple when something is toppled, it'll extend the topple time, if I'm not mistaken. I think I noticed that happening before. We're really going after the tail here. We're kind of hell-bent on destroying this tail before it dies. And it happened. We did get it there in the end. So if you destroy different appendages, you get different bonus objects off of the creature. And sometimes those are required for different crafting recipes. That's a level 11. Dare we? I mean, that's a big fella. But then again, there's 4 of us and only 1 of him. And he's just, like, laying down, enjoying his time out in the sun. It would actually be really cruel to do this. And yet, here we go.
Like this. Furious fire!
There we go. We got that topple. Every time they jump in the air, I feel compelled to press a button to roll out of the way, knowing full well that's not how combat in this game works, so I can't do that.
I hit hard.
Beautiful! That's a huge sword, by the way. Massive improvement over the little knife we were using before. Worn combat pants, muddy belt, jagged Grax tail, all good stuff. Alright, we're going to stop goofing off down here now. Fun as that was, we don't need to fight everything that moves. We've got a specific destination in mind. We are trying to reach... We have not gone very far. Do we want to try to fight whatever this is? Or sorry, that's... No, whatever this is. This tyrant down here. It's not that guy, is it? I don't think so. I think it's going to be something much lower level. Or something that looks much less intimidating. I know it's a lower level. We've seen the level is 13 or some odd. That thing's a beast. Yeah, we're not fighting that anytime soon. Are there any tyrants around here? Even when you're right outside... What? Sorry, what am I fighting? A young Grex? Okay, I guess. That's fine. I was trying to read the prompt, but whatever. Oh, darn it! I missed my opportunity. No, I got it toppled. I did it in the end.
Shadow strike.
I forget that you can move. You can move while attacking in this. You can't take that for granted. You can't do that in other Xenoblade games. Some of the other ones. Actually, I don't think you can do it in any of the numbered ones, can you? I know that in 2, you can do a trick early game to deal a ton of damage by, instead of waiting for it to complete the 3-hit combo, constantly nudging Rex along to just constantly do the first hit, and you get much higher damage, or at least early game. Which I didn't know until after I'd finished the game, but that's pretty cool. So we missed the prompt for whatever is going on down here. It looked like it was getting ready to tell me something interesting about potentially there being right outside the gate some sort of a large behemoth beast that needed dealing with. And then the game just took that away from me, so we'll never know what it was, or where it was, or how to get to it. It's probably up on this hill. Hello, insectoids. It probably is up here. I don't know. Have we gone up here yet? Wait, hold on. No, this is just where we fought all those insects, isn't it? If we...
Crap, looks like they saw us.
What? Do I have to? Do I have to? It's a bat. It's a level 4 bat, effectively. Like the ugliest bat I've ever seen, but still just basically a bat. I can't believe you're making me do that right now. I'm trying to open up the map. Okay, we are, like, still within the vicinity of it. Casper the Unhealthy Eater. Okay, I see unhealthy eating is how he became a ghost in the first place. I'll be right back. I told you I'd be right back. Hope I didn't leave you too long. Let's see. Hold on, I need to... There we go. Alright. Westgate, Casper... He only appears at nighttime, and he's a blotta. So we're looking for a blotta that only spawns at night. Well, right now is nighttime. So now would be the time to find him wherever he is.
Break out those guns.
I just did! Was that not enough for you? I did it a second time. Are you pleased? I'm trying to build up rapport with this gentleman. Okay, up the mountain we go. He'll have some kind of symbol denoting his existence, right? Something that very clearly sets him apart from all of the others. When we look at him, we will know that he is a tyrant. But where is he? He's certainly not over here. Or I think we would have seen him by now. He could be down... they said right outside the west gate, but maybe they just mean this entire quadrant. If you consider this entire quadrant to be just outside the west gate, then sure. Could be up there somewhere. I don't know how to get up there is the only problem. It'd be great if you could, like, track him. You know? It's not going to be up on that ridge. I think that kind of falls outside of the territory. Press R while highlighting a segment in the main menu map segment to display a segment marker. No, that's great and all. That's great, but it doesn't help me with what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to find Casper. I sound like a ghost. I sound like the lamest Ghostbuster. I'm just out here trying to find Casper. I hear he's an unhealthy eater, but also, like, he's friendly, though, and that's what matters. He could be anywhere out here, by the way. We're just kind of assuming he's going to be up on this cliff, but we don't know that. We're now outside of the territory where Casper roams. And we've yet to figure out how to get on top of this cliff. So it's probably not going to be over there. The sound of that drinking is driving me insane. The giant beast back there gulping up water. That is an irritating noise. We might have to be able to, like, hop up there, and maybe he's just right on the edge. He's just right up there behind a rock, and we can't see him, because we can't get up there, frustratingly enough. Okay, so again, that's, like, right outside the territory. I think, right? Yeah, we don't want to go past this line. Did it mention whereabouts we might find him? It just said nighttime. He's a blotta. He appears at nighttime. He's an unhealthy eater. Even when you're right outside New LA, you gotta stay vigilant. We've had multiple reports of an aggressive ballattas appearing after nightfall. I'm not saying anyone's lying. I'm just saying maybe they overhyped the aggressiveness of these ballattas. Maybe they were embarrassed. Like, maybe they were easily defeated by them, and they wanted to cover for, like, who took their lunch money. No, you don't understand. It was like an aggressive one. He was super aggressive. Well, the sun's coming up now. So wherever he is, we're not finding him. I'm sorry to say. So much for that. I'm sure by now he's scurried back underground. Well, let's just carry on then. I'm tired of being here. We'll continue with our original plan of trying to go around and get to here, right? Like, that's what we were trying to do anyway. I wish that put a marker down on the mini-map so we would know when we're getting close to that area. That's fine. We're leaving this one behind. We're leaving behind the rot and decay of the West Gate. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a lovely area, lovely people, lovely monsters, all very low level. Perfect for getting started in the game. It's just we couldn't find what we were looking for. We actually wanted a vicious monster, and it just wasn't there, regrettably. Welcome to Sayram Lake. Look at the size of that guy. Level 50. Look at this tail.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
No, we're not going to fight that. I don't care. He's low level. He's not going to stop us. We're just going to carry on. We literally can ignore him with zero consequences. Even if we stayed and fought him, I'm sure just like one of us could defeat him, and that would be it. Is he aggressively pursuing us still? Is he actually aggressively pursuing us? Actually, kind of. How far do I have to run before he gives up? We're so far out of his hunting grounds right now. We've got to be getting close also to where I'm trying to get. If we just wait here, will he finish making his way over here? At this point, we're obligated, right? Like, he went through that much effort. Are you kidding? But now you give up? Well, that just goes to show you. If you're getting bullied, you got to stand up to them. Send them packing. Don't just keep running. There's a moral in that for everyone, I think. Have a look at the map again. We are kind of off base. Do you reckon that we can get that other one? Maybe I'm misremembering. No. I remember. The probe site is like up top, and I'm not going to be tricked. I'm not going to be fooled. We're going to carry on to this one. It might also be unreachable, but it feels like it's more obtainable. Just want to get a couple of probe sites. And I don't want to get killed by anything. That's the problem with exploring early game when you're super low level and you don't have great gear. A level 28 for 90% of the game is something you just like sneeze at and it falls over. But we're in that 10% of the game where that thing's really dangerous. And I don't want to get got by it at the moment. Okay? So having a look at the map. It's going to be right up here. Or we just go to this one. And that one would honestly probably be even safer to get to. Because it's looking like maybe that other one's going to be up top that ridge. And yeah, I do see the giant cave. And I'm pretty sure I remember that giant cave. And no, we're not going to the giant cave. And yeah, I've already changed my mind about what we're doing right now. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. And then we're finally going to go do this mission that we've been talking about. We're going to go drop some supplies off for these people, for this girl what we met in the entrance. A level 32, you don't say. Do you think we could take that? Maybe. Maybe we could. We're not going to right now. It's possible, though. Man, them walking around is nuts. Oh, hi there, Rock. It's one grid over. We're almost there. I guess the minimap will turn orange once we're inside of it. These guys shouldn't attack us, which is good, because I think that insect might kill us if it did. Which is a tragedy, but also a tragedy. It's true. Alright, yep, here's the marked one right here. Where am I supposed to plant this bad boy? Give me a beam in the sky to be looking out for. Wrecked trailer. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I didn't even see that on the mini-map. We're just sprinting full bore through all of this. Who knows how much stuff we're missing? I'm not even stopping to take in the terrain or anything. A level 18 could be a fun challenge, but let's actually activate this site first. Before we get into a fight with something that might be able to kill us, let's make sure we can fast travel back here in a pinch. Now, those guys will attack on sight, so we want to steer clear of them, because the level 19 is a little bit more intimidating. This one is right on the edge of the border, too. Stall that sucker. That required a lot of punching. We were hitting our watch a bunch to make that happen. Alright, so back over here somewhere, we just ran through that territory. There's a tyrant. Up here, there is a normal mission. Welcome back, Connor. Here we have alien wreckage, if we wanted to go try to look for that. We also have a level 25 tyrant. Or we can continue on with the quest, which is what we're going to do. And it's been a long time coming. Let's unselect this, and we'll carry on. And we'll worry about Welcome Back Connor later. We'll go check in on him. I'm sure he's a lovely guy, and he's got a lot going on. Talk to Miles on the West Janpath Plain. That is a very, very long journey from where we currently are. If we have a look at the map, we are moving into familiar territory. Fortunately, that's something. But where exactly is this mission taking us? Janpath Plain. How do I find that? Does it show up anywhere on my screen? This is all just Primordia. So that's not super helpful. If it says on the map screen, I don't know where. And it might very well, and I don't know where. So fortunately, they do have location markers, and I don't have to get out a physical... Actually, no, you know what? Roll that statement back. I might like it better if the game came with a physical paper map, and I had to unfold it to figure out where stuff is. So HB told me that the king of all... Oh, we already read that. Yeah, we're trying to avoid that guy. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm ready for it. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. So if I redo that, yeah, so that refreshes the topple and keeps it up longer if they're already toppled and you do a topple move. That's good to know. That's really good to know. And you want to topple them because then you get some advantages on them. I think you deal more damage to them. And also they're not attacking you while they're toppled. So always a good move to try to get through there. And then there's something beyond toppled, and it's different in all the games. I don't remember what it is in this one, all right? You'll have to show me some patience. We'll figure it out eventually. Now, these guys are all level 22, but there's nothing indicating that they'll attack us on sight or sound. So I think we can pretty safely run through their little pond here where they're bathing. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that tongue. They can lap us up in one smooth bite. You might not even need to chew. You just swallow us whole. Welcome to the West Janpath Plain, everyone. Wow, that looks great. Look at that huge ring. Whoa, wait a minute. What was on that thing's neck? Is this another? Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. That is some unfortunate biology. They knew what they were doing when they designed that. Folks at Monolith Soft, they're all freaks, man. They knew what they were doing. Alright, we're moving past this, and we're heading into the next area. Or the next quadrant, I should say. We took a real long, roundabout way of getting here. But what matters at the end of the day is that we did, in fact, get here. This is the Miles in question that we have so longed to speak to. Hey, little help over here? Some indigent attacked us during our assignment. Got one of my men pretty good. Skell is busted too. Damn thing won't move at all. Think maybe you could spare some supplies? Oh, Sadie sent you? Well, why didn't you say so instead of letting me flap my gums like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get this Skell patched pronto! A duralumin case that contains a number of materials required for repairing Skells. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what it is. I guess I didn't need to read the prompt. Thanks, pal. You're a lifesaver. I asked Sadie for help, but I wasn't exactly getting my hopes up. Know what I mean? Yeah, it seems like she's not a big fan of interacting with human beings or doing dangerous things, just based on the one conversation we had with her. I'm impressed you made it out here in one piece. Shrug and tell Miles that you got lucky. Sure, yeah, we'll say that. Elma loved that. Lucky, right. Well, I'm sure as hell... Well, we sure as hell weren't. That indigent turned up out of nowhere. How the heck did you beat the whimsical Dougal anyway? Thing was huge. What? You made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh. Either somebody's watching out for you, or somebody's got it in for us. One or the other. Wait, that means that damn whimsical Dougal's still on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not every blade's as lucky as you know. We've got to take that thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat the whimsical... It's not Dougal. I'm saying Dougal, but it's like Duogwil. I'm going to say Dougal. Okay, it's the whimsical Dougal, and I'm not going to have arguments about it. Me? I want to suck that giant lug right in its ugly face. I'm sure you know how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Secure the route and kick that ugly thing right in its teeth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details. Do I actually have to do that? I'm sorry, I have to go do your job for you now as well? What level is this thing? Is that it? No shot, that's it. That's a level 9 creature. That's the whimsical Duogal. That's just... I mean, sure, we're gonna do it. We're not gonna not do it. It's just I was expecting something more.
First strike. Take it in close.
Hold on, that doesn't work. We can't do fighting in combat. I forgot. This is not Xenoblade Chronicles 3, unfortunately.
Open fire. Now.
That's a shame. That's okay. We've got guns. We can shoot it. Uncalled for aggression.
Hit. I hit
Furious
hard.
blast!
I can't do melee attacks, Selma. I don't think I can reach it. To be blunt, I'm not sure how you're doing it. I don't know who asked for that, but there you go.
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
I can stack them.
Sliding slinger.
Right
Engaging.
in
Lay
play.
down the fire.
Yay! We win.
Oh, well, it turns out that wasn't too bad. It's just a regular whimsical Dougal. Nice and straightforward. I'm actually not entirely sure. Like, this guy's a full-fledged blade. I don't know how he got defeated by it, if I'm honest. It seemed very straightforward. You want to explain yourself, Miles? Well, you beat that whimsical Dougal into the next weak lot yet? Hold on now. Judging from the air of confidence and that smug grin on your face, I'd say that baby's 6 feet under. Well, shoot, that's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. I really gotta thank you. Well, while you were out fighting, I was working on the Skell. Almost got it all patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. What about your buddy that got beat up good? We'll bang these data probes in the Frontier Nav probe sites and be back home in time for supper. Hopefully the indigent data they churn out will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Where Frontier Nav probe placement sites are, or give him okay. Yeah, let's inquire. Let's ask. Everyone loved that, except for maybe Lynn. She probably just wants to go home and eat Tatsu. One's just a ways northwest of here, on the shore of a lake. The other one's in a cave in the northeast. I was thinking my team could snatch them both up before all this happened. If you're headed that way, they're all yours. Just be careful. Some planet we picked to crash into, huh? It's easy to forget how nuts this place is until you get your ass handed to you by some giant monster. I mean, for the foreseeable future, we're probably going to be fighting things that can easily crush skells. I gotta remember to be a lot more careful, or I'm going to wind up a lot more dead. No more rookie mistakes for me from here on out. You be careful too, yeah? Let's both of us live a long, long time. See where humanity goes, you know? Absolutely. We'll see what we can do. We're going to die multiple... I mean, we are personally going to die many times before the end of this game. We're going to know death as an intimate, close, personal friend. But I guess in terms of, like, the actual lore of the game, canonically, we're going to survive to the end? Maybe. I mean, I guess that could be a spoiler. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That counted as administrative district points, not necessarily open world. But we're currently sitting on 8.54 here. So we've got a little bit more work to do. Alright, welcome to the stream. You are new here. What kind of game is this? This is... One moment. Let's do a pitch here. We're going to do a pitch. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. You are one of a few survivors left after the destruction of Earth. You've crash-landed on the mysterious planet of Mira, and now you are tasked with helping humanity survive and find the Lifehold, which houses hundreds of thousands... Well, actually, it specifically says... Oh, how do they phrase it? Like an unknowably large amount of humans frozen in stasis. An uncountable amount, which I think is false. Obviously, they know how many are in there. They've got to have the number somewhere. You tell me all these administrators and no one just jotted down a note of how many people are in the Lifehold? Not relevant, though. Our goal right now, this is me. I am Suki Cross in the middle there. I'm out here with all of my friends and co-workers as we explore Mira in an effort to find... well, actually, what we're trying to do at this exact moment is in order to start Chapter 4 of the story, we need to get the Primordia rank up there, where it says survey rate 8.54%. We need to get that up to 15 so we can continue the plot. And the way that we do that is by wandering around this very expansive-sized map and trying to do things like find treasure and plant data probes. And speaking of data probes... We might try to make our way up to this one here. He said there was one on the shore of a lake and one inside of a cave. I'm pretty sure that's the one inside of a cave, and I don't know how bad the bad guys are there. I don't know how tricky they're going to end up being. There's also this one here, a level 45 Tyrant. I'm not going to fight a level 45 Tyrant. 25 might also be tricky. 28 might also be tricky. This level 13 Tyrant's the only one. So Tyrants are gigantic monsters we can fight. This is the only one I feel comfortable fighting, with the only issue being I don't know if we could actually defeat it. We could also just run down here and try to get a couple more of these survey locations, which would probably be pretty straightforward. I'm assuming. I don't know. Like, we could probably make it to that one. In fact, why don't we just try? There's no reason. I mean, there's no reason not to try to go to this one, actually. Let's deselect this one and deselect that one. And we're going to select all of these, and we're just going to make a break in the thatwardly direction. And we're going to see whether or not we can get to any of those, or whether or not we just get viciously attacked and eaten by aliens. Now, I do see this out here in the middle of a lake, and we probably should go ahead and engage with this. This could be useful. This is white whale debris. Can I interact with it? So far, no. There we go. Boom. That ought to give us some Primordia points. No, it's still 8.45. That's fine. That's fine. We just got to plant more probes, is all it is. It's okay. Let's go plant some more probes. So those guys would absolutely eat us for breakfast, those level 23s, if they were hostile. It doesn't look like they are. That guy up there definitely would be. That guy with the head that looks like a trumpet? What is that thing? I mean, I'm entranced. I want to see more. But at the same time, I know that I really shouldn't go any closer. Because if it sees us, it's going to attack, and it will kill us. It's like what happens if a turkey and a tuba had a baby together. Or else a turkey had a very unfortunate accident inside of a tuba factory, and they decided that it's probably better to just leave it like that than try to separate them. Either way, I'm not really impressed, and I don't really want to... Oh, there's a bunch of them. It's like a whole family of mutated beasts, mutated musical malformed monsters. Let's not go that way. Let's head this way towards the cave. We can swim underneath the giant dinosaur. That would be kind of cool. We'll make a break for right between its legs and hope it doesn't decide to suddenly take a big step forward. It's all right. I'm pretty sure these massive creatures move slowly enough that we can just get out of the way. Or maybe if we lay down flat and spread the pressure across our entire body, we won't just pop like a balloon. We probably will just pop like a balloon, though, if that were to happen. East Janpath Plain. It's a lovely place, no doubt about that. But where is the cave? Are we anywhere near to it? You know what? Everything here is really high level. I'm not sure if we should be here ourselves. We're definitely not going to go that way. We're going to change that idea immediately. We're not going to go that way. These guys at least aren't hostile. High-level weirdo, what, fennec foxes? Possibly? With gigantic pink ears? Odd, but not dangerous. Well, no, dangerous, but not hostile. You can be one and not the other, thankfully. So now we have to make a decision about whether or not we go left or right. Because both of these regions are a probe site. Oh, I thought that would be a slope that took us up there. I was wrong. It's not. Maybe further along here? We could definitely go up there, I think. Actually, that looks like a cave. That might be the cave that was spoken of. I might have been confused about the location. I thought it was back there, but the one he was talking about inside of a cave might be right up here. Now, the level 21 outside the cave on the slope leading in is concerning, but not enough for me to turn back. Look, they're going down in level. That one's a 15. It's getting easier the closer we get. That suggests to me that this is going to be as simple as walking up and just planting the probe. Look at us go. Crushing it right now. Oh, that could have ended so poorly if it turned out that that was, like, what if there had been a boss inside of this cave that decided to strike as soon as we got inside? That would have been unfortunate. Okay, we're going to go for this one next because that crosses over into the next region. Or actually, the next region, unless I'm misremembering, is going to be over here. At least the next one that's story-related. I could be misremembering, but I'm almost positive I'm not. I don't know if you can go to regions early before the game prompts you to. I didn't try before. My first and only other time I played this game, back on the Wii U, I basically just did what the game told me to do as it told me to do it, and I didn't try exploring into new areas early, which is what we're about to do. If we can get up over here, we're going to try our best. So we went left before, we're going to go right now and up into the mountain at a full sprint. Because maybe if we're running as fast as we possibly can, we will present a level of confidence that will convince monsters like that to leave us alone, right? Like, whoa, look at them coming fast. They know what they're doing. Get out of their way. Surprise. Look at that. See, we're dangerous. We're taking risks. If we don't want to explore at night, which there are some inherent risks in exploring at night, We can reset the day by going over here to this lovely little, wonderfully placed encampment. Just right out here surrounded by monsters. I'm glad that we found this. So yeah, let's set the time to, I'm thinking early morning, right? Maybe 6 a.m.? I hit the back button instead of the accept button because I keep confusing A and B. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That's okay. We'll do 5:40. That's even earlier. We're getting up with the sun here. Beautiful. All right, we're ready to take on the day. And from where we're at right here, it should be a straight shot over to where this probe needs to be planted. Whoa! I didn't know we could do that. What button was that? So that was pressing Y to get survey rewards. So when we get to 15%, we'll get a storage probe. At 20%, we'll get some credits. 25%, we'll get an energy clip, which would be useful. I believe that's the yellow lines that we can use to recharge our abilities during combat. There is also something hidden away over here that we could investigate. I don't know what exactly. The wreckage of an alien civilization north of Janpath Lake in Primordia. That thing right there, those weird legs. Can I engage with this? Yes, I can. Oh, boy. Okay, well, it didn't survive the investigation. This thing was giant. I'm assuming it was a robot, right? Like, it wasn't armor for some abnormally tall giant creature, was it? You would hope not. You would certainly hope not. We're looking for a gigantic red beam soaring into the sky. That's where we need to go place our probe. Yeah, we're getting very close to the desert now. We've crossed over into the new area, though. Those are some strange-looking little creatures, aren't they? Are those carved into rock, or are those constructed? Those look like whale people. They look like whales that are looking straight up into the sky. I can see the eyes now and the faces. Well, it's okay. It's a level 14. I think we can actually ignore it. I think we just keep going. We're very close to where we want to be anyway. I don't think we can engage with this until we defeat him.
Engaging.
Yeah, no, we have to fight him.
Fire for me.
Okay, in that case, I think we've lured him away from anything that could be a threat. So we should be able to pretty safely dispatch of him. Check this out. Because he's almost dead anyway, we could do that to, like, keep him down. And then do that to deal extra damage. Aw, darn, I was going to do it one more time, but we're all out. Now we're just, like, slowly waiting on things to recharge.
Break out those guns.
I think I can. I think I could do that for you, Gwen. One moment.
See that? Use melee attacks.
Yes, Gwen, I will do that.
Shadow strike.
Got to build up our repertoire with him. We got to make sure Gwen likes us.
Side slash.
Nicely done. What did we get for that?
That'll work out.
Ooh, an appetizing tail. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. So does this actually still count as Primordia? Where we're setting this up at right now? I guess it's right on the edge. I suppose my only question remaining now is, what happens if I try to run a little further? Okay, that's a level 52 Tyrant down there. We're not going to go down there. We're not going to be able to do that. Will the game tell me that I'm entering a new region? Or will it just tell me not to? Or will it caution me in some kind of a way? Kind of looks like we can just do it if we wanted to. Well, we don't want to go in here right now. That's spoilers for the future. So we're going to fall back now and see if we can't make our way finally to this last FN site. Our current survey rate is 12.25%, so we're close to 15. I think one or two more surveys ought to get the job done. Let's see if we can not stir the attention of everything that moves in the past as we make our way down there. If you ever need to check your surroundings, you can press R and up to display... I'm sorry, aerial cam? Nope, that's a greeting. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, my bad. I didn't know we could do this! Oh, this is super handy! Oh my goodness, game, thank you! I will forget about this in the future. Mark my words, I will not remember that this is a thing. But this is super useful. Let's go that way along that cliff edge there and see if it takes us where we want to go. Or whether or not it leads to just absolute devastating destruction. And again, let's steer clear of all these guys. I don't want to fight them all. If it can be avoided. I think the safe bet's going to be to stay on the good side of everything, right? We're peaceful, we're peace-loving. We're just here to see the world. That's unfortunate. It's always the little ones, too. I'll tell you why. They've got something to prove, okay? They've got some sort of inferiority complex compared to the larger ones. They feel the need to do this nonsense.
Break out those guns!
You bet.
Sit and duck.
I feel they need to respond in real life anytime one of my party members says, hey, do this thing. And I don't know why.
Move in and strike.
Yes, Elma, I'll do that. I think the big one's getting involved in the combat, maybe, or it's just digging up some truffles. I never do this. Let's draw its attention.
Strike.
Hey, excuse me. I really don't want you getting involved in this.
Fighting
I
slinger.
hit hard. Oopsie daisy. Fire away.
Nicely done. Oh, and I got a rank up, and I've
that by the seat of our
I've got a
pants.
couple of new abilities unlocked as well. Well, let's grab all of that, and then let's have a look at our character real quick. Is this creature just phases through our bodies? Yep. Okay, good. That we're all made of the same type of matter. We just push each other out of the way, like flowing water. Let's have a look at our skills. We've now unlocked, what is this? Boosts maximum HP. You know what I just realized is earlier when I looked at these menus? I was looking for arts and I opened up skills and was confused. This makes more sense. So, boosts maximum HP by 10%. It's the only one we've got unlocked and is therefore the one that we are going to equip. Now, you can upgrade this with Y, and that makes it better in some way. Okay, from HP 10% to HP 15%. That is better, there's no denying that, but do we want to waste our upgrade points on that when we're going to unlock other things here, right? Like we're going to unlock 25% chance of dealing 50% more damage. That sounds like it could be useful, and maybe we want to upgrade that instead. Let's actually have a look at arts now that we are aware that it's a different section. So we do now have Defensive Stance, which uses TP to reduce damage taken, plus continually restore HP, and reduces total melee attack? What, like my total melee attack is reduced? Or the enemy's? I'm confused by that. It's a strange way of phrasing things. We can upgrade some of these if we want to. So our ability What Inflicts Topple here could be increased by upgrading it to... expend BP to upgrade. Needs 36. How much do I have? I have 81. And what does this accomplish? It increases the hit scaling from 450 to 525. It only reduces the cooldown 2 seconds, but it gets us to topple 4. I mean, I think we can reset upgrades, yeah, without any penalty. So we could just go ahead and start spinning upgrades, and if we make mistakes, that's fine. What is Rising Blade? Deals weapon damage when... yeah, you know what? That's so cheap, we can go ahead and upgrade it as well. Both of these are rank 1. I didn't realize... was that like a... hold on, no. That's the acquired rank. 1, 2... oh, okay, level. That's a level 4. I didn't realize it was already that high. These are both level 1. So if we upgrade this one to increase it from 100 to 125% and decrease the cooldown from 15 to 12, well, 12.6. That difference does matter, that half a second there. We can upgrade it a couple times to get it down to 11.4. And then we will also upgrade this one twice if we can. Hold on, do we have... yeah, there we go. And then it needs another 12. Can I have my party members automatically upgrade their abilities themselves? Is that an option? It doesn't look like it. I don't want to invest any of their points in any of their skills until I maybe kind of... I mean, look, I'm not obsessed with min-maxing or anything like that, but I don't want to get them into a position where they're not as optimal as they could be. Can I get to this without that guy noticing me? It looks like he's looking over the edge of the cliff, so I think I might be able to make my way to this white whale debris. Also, I don't know why I'm running slowly. He sees, he doesn't hear. So yeah, we can pretty safely get that and then carry on. And we're within the area of where we now need to find, oh goodness, or plant another data probe. Let's just throw ourselves off the edge. What's the worst that could happen? Take a bit of a swim. We're waterproof. It's okay. We know how to swim. There's some big creatures out here, like this thing up here, but I'm not worried about it. I don't think it's worried about me. Okay, well, I guess when it hears us, it'll... oh, dear. These guys also don't look interested in us. Is that thing going to come like... okay, everybody stand perfectly still. Don't move. Nobody move. Nobody breathe. Nobody do anything. Okay, I'm looking at the mini-map. It's flying away from us. I think we're good. I don't think we need to worry about it. We have a section of the white whale here that we can collect while we're in the area. We're doing so good. In fact, it wouldn't shock me if we were ready to go. We're not. Survey rate is still 12.25%. I don't think collecting random objects helps with the survey rate. I think planting probes is what helps with the survey rate. I mean, there's other benefits to collecting all of these objects. It's just not helping us do... Uh-oh. A couple of level 32s, huh? Are they camping this thing? Am I going to have to deal with them in order to activate this? It actually looks like that one is facing away from it. So depending on how far away...
Right, I'm getting the hang of it.
That's true on anything.
Oh my gosh, that was so loud and I don't know what for. What just happened? Okay. While neither of them are looking at it right now, I think we can make our way over here and install the data probe. Oh my gosh, as soon as this ends, he's going to see me, and I think he's going to charge us. No? I think we just got out of that real lucky. Oh, no! We're still at 12.53... Oh, that's... Wait, no, yeah, Primordia, 12.353%. Excuse me? We got this thing completed. Although I guess it didn't show anything when it did it. It didn't come up and say we did anything. Why didn't it come up and show us any of this stuff? Hello? It's acting like we didn't do anything. We can fast travel here if we want to. Alright, well that's concerning. I guess we can make for this one now. I feel like we've been cheated in some way. I feel like something got scrambled there. Something more should have happened and it didn't, and I'm upset. But we'll carry on. We got the probe planted. At the end of the day, that's what we came here for. If that thing starts chasing us, we're just going to keep running, and we're going to hope all of our allies are willing to die for us to get away. Because I'm telling you right now, we're not going to fight it. There's a yellow-orange square right up here. We're going to grab it, and we're going to see what happens to our survey rate. It might actually be up here. Or it could be underground. It looks like it's going to be right here. Oh, gross! Alien monster dung. Alright. So we gained experience and battle points for that. We're still at 12.53%, so that didn't do anything for us. Maybe I'm confused about what extends the survey rate. Maybe we actually have to clear some of these things. In that case, maybe what we actually need to do is fight some of these guys, right? I mean, I can't fight any of them. We're going to head to the next one, which is in a thiswardly direction, assuming we can get to it without too much fuss. And we've done pretty good so far at skirting our way around giant monsters and getting to places without too much fuss. So I have a bit of confidence in our ability to continue that. There is a part of me that wants to challenge a higher level creature and see how well we do, but it's got to be the right kind. Right? I want to fight like a big bug. Well, no, I want to fight a little but high level bug is what I want to do, if that's possible. So we've swam through this lake before. I'm pretty sure we already went over that big old piece of the white whale. I think it's going to be further along the other side of this lake. Kind of nestled up there where those giant, long-legged turtle llamas are. They have an actual name. All of the creatures in this game have actual names. Alright, that right there, that's a whirling terebra. Never forget that. Alright, keep that in mind. Over there, that's a prairie lepex. Alright, they're not giant turtles. That guy right here, I mean, it won't let me focus on him. Also a whirling terebra. And you can tell by the fact that his name is red that he's not to be messed with. Not by the likes of us, at least. Oh, look, there it is. And it looks like it's just these big guys. It's just a prairie lepex. Or a lepex? Lepex? Doesn't matter. Activate the site. There we go. So note how this one opens up our map and gives us some useful information and extends the survey rate to 13.67%. So why did you do nothing for us? What was your story, huh? Why are you being all stubborn and useless? Can we get to this one over here? Possibly. We've got to be able to. Also, maybe along the way we figure out whatever this... there's some white whale debris right up here. A bit of treasure. Let's get that, and let's see if getting that fills in the survey rate. I'm hopeful. We can stop and fight things along the way if it calls for it. Again, what level are we at this exact moment? I actually don't know. That's the wrong button to find out as well. And I'm just doubling down on it by repeatedly pressing it. We're level 13, and our rank is 2 in our new class. So at level 13, what are the odds we can fight this little level 17 fellow, right? This guy right here. We're going to attack his posterior, okay, where he's got that little... Oh my gosh, he's got a dandelion tail. I think we're bad guys, but we're going to do it anyway.
We've got the first strike. Take it
Nailed
closer.
it. Break out those guns. Magnum edge.
Sitting duck.
Furious blast.
Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike.
When I hit hard. Rise in flame.
Oh, wait a minute. This doesn't have anything to do with the direction. I keep thinking about the previous class, where the direction we attacked from mattered with some of our abilities, and that does not appear to be the case here.
Are you kidding?
Shadow
This gun. Just shoot it.
I'll
Flame
topple him.
grenade.
Nice. Move in and do some
Thermal
damage.
payload.
So we did it. We absolutely wrecked that poor little adorable creature, proving that we have what it takes to take on tougher beasts. Could we do it to a level 17? Wait, what level was that? Was that not a 17? I actually forgot now. You know what? What about a level 18? That's definitely higher. Regardless, right?
Rise
They're
in
off guard.
flame.
Stack them with melee attack.
I can stab
Rising.
it.
Nailed it. Break out those guns.
Flame grenade.
Shadow strike.
Furious
Nice.
blast.
Move in and do some damage.
Fire carnival. When I hit hard.
Magnum edge.
Oopsie daisy.
Scream edge.
Fire away. Well met. Flame grenade.
Oh, I keep accidentally responding to my own soul voice commands. They literally pop up above my head. You'd think at some point I would stop doing it.
When I hit hard. Where's my award?
Okay.
Strategy.
So again, if it's like a sweet little innocent creature... I'm sorry, did we... What? Oh, it looked like it said we leveled up to 15. I think it was just saying the name of the creature we defeated. Wait, no, it was an 18. Where did the level 15 on the left side of the screen come from for a second? It might have been something just running along behind us that kind of got stuck on the screen because the game like kind of pauses there for that to pop up. Or I completely imagined it and it was never there to begin with, which is the scary but likely option. We are far north. We should be able to see... Okay, a piece of the white whale is around here. I see a yellow square on the map right around here. But also, we should be able to see one of the next regions ahead of us. Tall Pack Peak indeed. This might be a piece of the white whale that can only be gotten to after we unlock Skells. We don't know. Also, I should probably be looking behind me. Is that a monkey? It sounds like a monkey eating. We heard one of those earlier. Or slime in Minecraft. Oh, yep, nope, that's what that is. That's a big monkey. That is a big monkey. We're going to skirt past him and not draw any attention to ourselves. And maybe double back now? You know what? We should probably pull out. And with the additional view angle, we shouldn't be surprised by anything. White whale debris. That's exactly what we're looking for. Nice. Primordia. Okay, our survey rate is now at 14.81%. We are so very, very close. Question is there more down there on the beach? And if so, what is it? Well, you know what we can do? Is we can do... Oh, dear. I think I accidentally just turned on auto run, which is not what I meant to do. I'm trying to remember what series of buttons you push in order to turn on, not the follow ball, turn follow ball off. What button did we push earlier in order to see from the sky? Stop that. Stop that right now. I thought it was, oh, it was R and up. That's what it was. Well, I don't know what that is down there. I guess we will just have to throw ourselves off the edge to find out. Let's make sure we bring the camera all the way in, though, for that moment. There we go. We're going to live in this moment as we throw ourselves over the edge. Oh, it's just a wrecked trailer. Why is it down here? Did someone drive it off the edge of the cliff? We'll never know for sure. It's online now, though. It sounds like we cranked it up. Are we sure it's not a generator? Wonder what it would benefit being turned on down here. Okay, so we basically just need literally one more thing activated, and we'll be good to go. This is more white whale debris right over here. Oh dear, what have I done? I think I accidentally fast traveled us. I did accidentally fast travel us. Which is fine. That's okay. Right on the border of, I guess, this segment here. I thought this was the white whale debris we just got. Are you telling me there's a different piece of white whale debris right here? I guess we went and got that one. I was confused. That's okay. We didn't oh, dear. Okay. Oh, no. Must be even higher level, fella. Oh, everything around here, is high-leveled and dangerous and wanting to kill us from the looks of things. Yep. Everything in this field will attack you if it sees you. So maybe let's not run so close to them. We just want to be like ninjas, right? Oh, dear. Okay, gigantic praying mantis. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay. Okay, hold on. No, he's doing like a little circle thing. We might be able to get past him if we learn his movements and we stay on his tail. And we just stay right behind him. Okay, well, he's mad about something. He's smacking the ground. We're going to try to shoot the gap here. I'm running towards an orange square on the minimap. It might be down on the beach from the looks of things. It's also the only square in the entire region, so it is very likely to be what we're looking for. And it's either above us or just below us. And let's do one of these to find out. Oh! Wait a minute. I think I just figured out something else as well. So there it is. That's what we're looking for. You can hit down on the minimap while holding down R to zoom in. And I've only just realized that. That's handy. It's good information to have. So this should be it for the survey rate, if we can get back up there. Which, I mean, without the ability to jump just yet, might actually prove to be tricky. I was going to say, maybe we should have attempted to land directly on top of it. Boom! Primordia survey rate is 15.95%. We've done it! And also, we've got whatever this is. A little blue thing. And pick that up, too. Sweet! Well, with that knocked out, we can now head back to New LA. And if we want to, potentially pick up the next quest. Can I fast travel to anywhere inside of here? Yes, I can. I can go to the Blade Barracks. What else is there to do around here, though? There's probably other things for us to, let's see. Gwen can often be found here. We've got Gwen in the party with us, so that's fine. Doug can often be found here. We can summon him anytime we need to. Don't worry about that. We got Irina. Again, same situation as Doug and Gwen. Well, no, Gwen's is slightly different. Gwen's is in the party. But still. Normal missions. Oh, you know what? We did say we were going to do one other mission out here, didn't we? We were going to go whatever Welcome Back Connor was with a recommended level of 3. That's pretty low level. I feel like the game probably wants us to do that. Should we go ahead and knock that out too? Let me check it. I think my niece tried to call me a second ago. Yes. Okay. It's just a big fella, just waking up from his nap, I guess. So we want to head up here to this region and show mission start point. Oh, it's actually down there. So that's actually where we want to go. Is there a way to, like, track that already? Interesting. Map shortcuts. Blade Barracks. I didn't know we could just do that from the menu. And then we could fast travel in there if we wanted to. We can also view that we've got affinity missions that we're not far off of. Chapter 4. Alright. Survey 15% of Primordia. Done. Complete the pro-professional mission. Done. I think we're ready to just do that whenever we want to. We're not going to, though. We're going to head down there and do this Connor quest. Which should be kind of more or less straight to the south. We were very close to it earlier. I think we even passed the starting area once. I keep finding myself in these awkward situations where I have to run around basic rocky outcroppings because the game doesn't let me jump. I'm very frustrated. I don't remember jump being restricted to a later part in the game. Maybe you could never jump. Maybe that was never an ability that you had, and I just imagined that it was a feature all along. I don't think that's the case, though. It would make sense from an exploration perspective of, hey, we want to, like, really dole out the world, so you can only go to places where you can't jump right now. But then later on... So is that a level 77? No, thank goodness. Alright, so the start is going to be right up here with this feller named Nathan. How are you doing? Tell me your situation. Please, Monica, you've got to understand, as Blades, our first priority is coming home alive. And as the one responsible for this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. So... You want to give up on his life to save ours? Pathetic. Look, if you don't want to go, that's fine. I'll find Connor alone. Monica, that's crazy. Will you please listen to me for a second? Look, I mean, I know we've just butted into this conversation, but we could probably help. Huh? What is it? If you're out here, I'm guessing it's because you're a Blade. In that case, let me ask you something. Should an entire team risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards and wait for reinforcements? Ooh. I mean, on a personal note, I wouldn't want to be left behind, and I would also want to rescue my teammates. So, if I put myself in their shoes, I would feel like that's the right thing to do. Declare that if it was your team, you'd search for your missing teammate immediately. That's true. However, let's see, repeat the mantra of safety first and recommend they retreat and regroup. That is like a high command order, right? If you're not on the field, but you care, you're invested in the lives of your soldiers, and you're looking at them from a sort of top-down view of like, okay, I want to save as many people as possible, keep as many people safe as possible. The order of retreat and get reinforcements makes more sense, right? Like maybe you can rescue them after you have more help. But that's not the situation. We're not in high command. We're boots on the ground right now. We're going to say we would rescue our teammate. If it was Lynn or Elma or Gwen, we would absolutely go rescue them. See? You've got guts. What if our friend dies while we're sitting on our asses back in LA? What then? And if the two of us go missing as well, how does that help Connor? This is difficult to ask, but would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if you can find an interceptor named Connor? He's part of our team. We got separated in a survey job. He hasn't come back. Okay, Nathan's teammate Connor has gone missing. Find him as soon as possible. I will accept your quest. Thank you. I know it should be me going instead, but we got beaten to a pulp when our survey mission turned into an impromptu copper Sinicula hunt. Honestly, we're both at a loss here. As you can probably tell, I'm afraid if we go, we'll just invite more trouble. I'm sorry you had to see any of this, but know that I really appreciate the help. We both do. As soon as we know Connor's location, we'll do our best to rescue him. Please help us find our friend. We're going to do that. He's not just a friend, alright? He's a comrade. He's a fellow Blade like the rest of us. We're going to go crush this. So we actually accidentally fast-traveled too close to Connor's location. I'm assuming he was not going to be there until we go to get him. Is he up on that ledge? Okay, well, we weren't really all that close to him then, I don't believe. What is that? Serene the Lost. Now, that's not a... that's not the symbol that denotes a tyrant, I don't believe. Unless it is. And we can very quickly check the map here to see... Oh, good, it's gone. How do I get the things back up? Map shortcuts, survey rewards... Okay, we've cooked the map. Segments, there we go. I forgot that you could look. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this whole thing. I forgot about all of this. This is all coming back to me now. We can set different probes to do different tasks, and if they connect up to one another, I think the game explains this later. I'm pretty sure that it does. Hold on, swap data probe with mining probes. Yes! Okay, hold on. While we're here and we're doing this, we have 5 G1 mining probes. Okay, mines precious resources and merinium versus the basic probe has a 50% production ability, a 50% revenue ability, a combat support ability of 0, and a swap cost of 0. Fine, yep, makes perfect sense, okay? Boom. 30% revenue, 100% production, Combat supportability is 0, and it costs 1,000 to swap. Mines precious resources and marinium. The amount mined depends on both the grade of the probe and the output of the frontier probe site. Right. So each one of these sites have like a different output. Is that right? So this one is rated D for revenue, but A for production. So we would want to put a probe there or a mine there. I don't know if it goes up to S tier. That's an A tier. So we would want to put, again, I think the game will explain this later. I mean, we could put the G6 there. The thing is, I know that them connecting together does something. And there's actually like a min-max sort of thing that you can do to get the most out of each region. I'm going to plop down a mining probe G6 right here. Possibly, potentially. We're just going to throw it down. What is the storage probe? Increases maximum marinium by 3,000 units. If multiple storage probes are placed, their effect will be added together. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I can't remember. We're placing this down, though. We're going to plop this thing down right here. Yeah, do it. Boom. Okay. And now, if we go down here... So that's a BBB all across the board. This one's pretty bad for everything besides combat support. So if we wanted to actually throw down the storage probe here, it's going to be expensive, 5,000. The problem is now we can't connect it to anything else. It's all on its own unless we put one down here, which everything's a B. So we might as well go ahead and place it down right there. There we go. So we can now store up to 12,000, I guess, marinium. We're generating a total of 1,500 revenue, and we're mining a total of 2,060, but I don't know how frequent that is. I have no idea what the frequency of these things are. This one up here is a C for production, an E for revenue. Shoot. This is a good one for production, though. This is also a good one for production. So what if we put our G4 here? Oh, that's going to reduce revenue, though, even further, but not by enough to care about. And again, I don't remember if them touching matters, if that does anything for us. It might only matter on these. I don't know. Are any of these great for research? None of these are revenue, I should say. None of them really, no. Because we do have a research probe. Oh no, research. Okay, that increases the revenue if you plop down a research probe. But we want to put it at a site that's already got like a pretty decent rating for revenue. All of these are like E, 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 E. This was a D, an E, a B. That was actually the best one for revenue that we've got. We'll unlock other ones and they'll be better. I forgot about this one over here. It's an F for revenue. Yeah, so the reason you want to start there is because if you look at the E, if you place this down here, it takes it from 50 to 200. But that'll be even higher if you place it in a site that's already sort of like really good for revenue. All of this just came back to me. Segments, and then here's just the actual clean map, which is a sort of better overall view of things. But segmentation here. Level 25 Tyrant. Yeah. So all of that to say, I don't know what this symbol around this thing means. But I guess we'll go fight it real quick, because it has a unique name and a symbol around it. That makes it important, which makes defeating it, I don't know, maybe it gives us bragging rights or something.
We've got the first strike! Take it in close!
What body part are we currently even attacking? Oh my gosh! I guess we're attacking the head.
Melee attacks.
When I hit hard.
I completely cooked that.
Grenade!
Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard.
Magnum Edge!
Slice.
Rising Flame!
You know what? We could pull out and... Oh, actually, I hit the wrong button there. There we go. We could pull out and maybe actually... I was going to say see the whole creature, but no, we actually can't.
Soul hammer!
So much for keeping everyone safe.
You alright, Gwen? Don't die.
Melee attack to them!
Furious Blast!
Move in and do some damage.
When I
Nailed
hit,
it!
I hit
Break out
hard.
those guns!
Gwen keeps asking for this. That's why I keep doing it. I'm trying to get Gwen healed up some.
Magnum
I guess we could do this to taunt it and like maybe get some of its attention.
Not balance.
Ooh, that was rough.
Rising Blade!
What do you do?
Rising blood, now we're in
Reduces damage taken, continually restores HP. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And then in addition to that, do this to like taunt it so it specifically attacks
Everyone's
us.
safe.
But not out.
That wasn't very
Oh, Gwen's
My
down.
adrenaline's rising.
Eh!
Come on,
I don't know if we can defeat this thing.
hit harder.
I owe you one.
Cheers.
Shadow strike. Now, melee attacks.
When I hit hard.
Slide. Splinter.
You guys
Okay.
get some-
Yep. Nope. We're losing everybody fast.
Use an aura. Get control of
This
the
doesn't look good. I just need a little bit more TP and I can res someone. I don't know who. Probably Lynn.
Lost my balance. Right in play. Now we're in business. Take the attacks to them.
Now.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on TP.
Need
Get up.
To wake you up. What?
Upper hand.
Fire card.
We've got this team. Come on. We can do this.
Yes. Hit him again for me. So I'm allowed to go all out.
Let's topple the thing if we can.
Splinter.
What? Heal me.
I should
We
heal
can't
up
afford
first.
to be sloppy.
Side
Go,
slash.
Hammer.
Side slash.
Sorry. I can't seem to get
If
back.
someone would stagger this thing, I would be happy to topple it.
Iron prison.
Early bird.
Heal me.
I should heal up
Can't afford
first.
to be sloppy.
I owe you one.
Infuriate.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I've lost my balance. So I'm
Sliding
allowed to go
splinter.
all out? Are you kidding? Look at this clunker. Just we
Oh my gosh, we did it.
Wait.
Siren the Lost. It got a little dicey there for a while. The level was misleading. We got a supple leather out of that and some jaw meat. Juicy jaw meat. Everyone knows the jaw is a very fine premium cut. Alright, let's stop goofing off. Let's go help this Connor guy. We got a little bit distracted there. I hope he's doing alright. Found the wreckage of an ancient alien civilization on Sickle Rock Rise, just east of here. I feel like that's probably not up here where you want it to be. I think that's probably going to be actually on... Oh, no, it's right there. I mean, this has nothing to do with rescuing Connor, but what is anything we've done? I keep forgetting Tatsu's even in the party. Buddy. Poor Tatsu. Can we get up here, please? We're doing okay. We're getting there. What we want to do is we want to get over here without being attacked by all manner of crazy, angry beasts. Connor's fine. He's not going anywhere. Is this the region? Is this the thing for the region? It is. We're up to 17% now. We're killing it. We're beyond where we need to be for the mission in terms of survey rate, which is going to be good for us overall. And then our current level is... That's the wrong button, and I keep doing it. Our current level is 13. I believe the general rule of thumb for this game, if you want to have a smooth experience, is 5 levels for every mission. So there's, I think, I can't remember how many missions there are. Like story missions. There's not that many. Most of the game is sort of side content, but none of the side content's really side content. It's kind of the whole game is all about exploration and building relationships with all your different teammates. So, with that in mind, a lot of the game is just that. We haven't fought a monkey yet. This guy is kind of between us and him, but I think we can just go around behind him. It sounds like he's just eating a banana or something from the sounds of things. It's a horrible sound effect. I really don't like it. I see you, Connor. We're coming, man. We just stopped to grab something on the way. It doesn't look like he's in danger. It doesn't look like he's hurt. It looks like he's just hanging out. Can I help you?
Hey.
Oh, sweet baby back ribs! You human! I guess my luck hasn't completely run out on me. Those monsters were chasing me everywhere. First I ran out of ammo, then I lost my comm device, then... Well, I was pretty sure my time was up. Connor, explain the situation to him, or tell Connor that Monica was worried about him. Nathan sent us to find him. Monica was worried about him. This could be the beginning of a beautiful romance if he misunderstands this. Why am I not surprised? I mean, it's sweet of her to care, but she's always been a bit of a worrywart. Still, I suppose I should report back and let them know I'm okay. I hate to bother you, but could you help me look for my comm device? It should be nearby. I know we're both fellow Blades and all, but I'm still willing to pay you for your time. It's my goof-up that put us here anyway. Yeah, buddy, I'll go find your comm device. You got any idea sort of whereabouts it's going to be? Way the heck over there, huh? Well, that's like nowhere near where you are right now. Do you want to explain to us how you got yourself into this situation? Where your comm divide is at least 20 kilometers away? It's not. It's 510 meters. It's half a kilometer. But I'm sort of choosing to view the game as being a grander scale than what is presented. Like, I imagine if they could have, the fine folks over at Monolith Soft would have made this planet-sized planet. You know what I'm trying to say. So that would have been a long ways off. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Maybe it is just a bunch of extremely diverse biospheres really close to one another. Also, we're just going to go ahead and grab this while we're in the area. Remember earlier when we were really struggling to get up to 15% Primordia exploration? And now here we are at, like, whatever this is going to net us. 18.51. A recon for nearby segments has been filled in. So, yep, just more white whale debris and some more tyrants that we're not going to be able to fight just yet, but soon. I think our level doesn't matter nearly as much as our gears level. Like, the ability of our gears and the abilities that we have. Our gears? Yeah, you know, like pants and shirts. Gears and things. Don't think it's supposed to be plural, but that's fine. Oh, dear. Hold on now just a minute here. Where's his comms device? It's not... They don't have it, do they? That would be unfortunate. Please tell me that's not the case. Maybe it's down here. You know what? We're gonna very carefully go along this edge. I don't see it yet. Oh, it's right there. Oh, shoot. That's it right there. It's that red thing there. And here's the thing. If we're in combat, I don't think we can pick it up. And we definitely can't defeat these guys. I think that... No, they're both looking at us, and they're both hostile, and will attack on sight. I don't think the speed we're walking matters. Run! Run! Oh, heavens, he's a biggin'. He is a big boy. Wait, was that not it? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, what game? No, that was it. Yep, we're going back to Connor. Okay, I got confused about the placement on the mini-map with the gold arrow. We're all good. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. We just got to get back up to that edge now without anything bad happening. Let's divert around here and grab some blue crystals.
It didn't have to be like this.
Well, no, it didn't have to be like this, but it's going to be like this, isn't it, Elma? Unfortunately, we've been left with no choice in the matter. The Swede is attacking us. We just have to deal with it.
Flame grenade!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit, I
Rising
hit.
destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade!
Okay, there we go. And we got some muscle Swede bulge. What is bulge? What part of the body did the bulge come from? What is the texture? What is the taste? Can we do something practical with it? Is it for eating? I don't understand why we would bring that back with us. I think it's going to raise a lot of questions when we come roaming in with that slung across our back. Then again, I'm sure that everyone in town is used to blades bringing in all manner of weird oddities, so hopefully it's no big deal. Nice to know that that's impact gel now. Didn't know that before. Good to know now. Thought it was just weird blue crystals. Thought we landed on top of those crystal caves from Attack on Titan. I just jutted them out into the air. Alright, Connor. We're back. We got your comms device. Don't say we never did anything for you.
Well,
Yeah, no, any luck? Once I've got that baby, I can reach the others no matter where they are. Here you go. Maybe don't drop it again. Hey, nice work. I'm impressed. Glad to see at least one of us here is a pro. And now I know who to turn to for help next time things take a turn for the worse. Alright, let me call up the others here. I managed to get in touch with my team, thanks to you. They're on their way here now. Here, this is my way of saying thanks. I really appreciate the help. Okay, cool. We got some experience and $5 grand in reward money, as well as A bargain tank top. Wow. Not even something like nice off the rack. A bargain. He probably pulled it out of some sort of like. He probably had it in a drawer for 6 years. He stuck it in his pack today when he was heading out in case it got hot. Let's have a look at it in terms of fashion gear because I doubt if it's a higher level than what we currently got. I mean, yeah, that's an option. We could run around like that, I suppose. So that's the it's kind of what we're already wearing. Yep. Okay, you know what? It's going to be a lot faster to find it if we actually just go into the ground gear. We don't have to switch to it. We can just sort of have a look at it. Yeah, no, I can already tell you. Just by the fact that I don't see it. What we've got is currently better. Bargain tank top. It is camo. Okay, you know what? It is camo. No denying that that's got something. Hold on. If we go to fashion gear, can I get rid of my shoulders? I could just turn anything into a tank top. Look at this. So we're still technically wearing them, but now it's a tank top. And thank goodness for it, because it was getting really hot out here. Maybe not that hot. Maybe not that hot. There we go. That's better, though. Full range of motion in my arms. I'm ready to start throwing blades and shooting guns and taking names. I guess we can head back to town now. Although, we can talk to Connor again. Does he have another quest for us? Hey there, Suki Cross. I managed to get in touch with my team thanks to you. They're on their way here now. So, what are you doing back out here anyway? You bored or something? If so, I suppose I can give you that bounty assignment I flopped. The mark's a bold Senicula that has been running around making life hell for everyone. I'll take your assignment. How hard is it? Everybody's chomping at the bit, huh? I bet you take that bad boy down without breaking a sweat. I'll forward the details to your comm device. Have at it whenever you like. Okay. I will accept your flubbed mission. It's good to do things, but how high a level... Connor, why are you over here when it's way over there? Connor, I don't know if you're good at your job, if I'm honest with you. I don't know if you know what you're doing. I can't even tell where that's supposed to be. What if I... It's over here. Okay, can we fast travel to the Grieving Plains? I don't like that it's called that. If I put that marker down... Whoa, baby! If I put down a map marker... We're going to try one more time. Oh, we did it. No, we did it. What if I want to change the color, though? We don't. We can't even access it. That's okay. Can't even get to it. Hold on. Change target. There we go. There we go. And you don't have to click any buttons after that. Okay? We're figuring it out. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. I don't think we really needed to put that mark down, considering the game has literally got a mark right in front of us. But it's fine. We didn't check to see... I don't even know if it did show us what level this thing is. Also, why is it called the Bored Senicula? Do we reckon it just doesn't have a lot to do? Oh, sorry, it's bold. I just misremembered the name. Well, I don't know why they call it the bold either. What are our other options?
Like they saw us.
What are we... Hold on, what are we targeting right now? We're targeting the big guy here, aren't we? Wait, what are we fighting? Oh my gosh! I thought we were already in combat with the big guy. No, this is good. We need a warm-up.
Are you kidding?
Leave it to me.
Come on, come on. Shoot it! What? Got him! Lay down some cover fire! Look at this sitting duck.
Side flash.
Yay!
Beautiful. Okay, there we go. That was a nice warm-up to this encounter. Select this guy. And then we can attack one of his legs. We can attack his horn. Any of them. His tail. His head. I don't know if it matters. Part of me is tempted to take a horn, because I think that's funny. But maybe that horn is dangerous, right? Like, maybe we need to take that down. Yeah, all right.
Let's get on with it.
Let's go.
I'll put him down. Give me some cover fire.
Look at this sitting duck. Fire carnival! Rising flame!
Shadow strike.
Rising flame. Magnum edge.
Oopsie daisy!
Scream edge.
Fire.
What? Got him!
Fire.
Lay down some cover fire!
Target in sight.
Got him. Move in and attack.
Everyone is shouting different things at me.
When I hit
Side
hard.
flash.
Now we're in business. Take the attack to them! Into it.
Side slash. Upper hand.
It seems to be taking damage on the horn at almost the same rate as the body. I don't know if we're actually... well, hold on, there's two different XP bars up there.
When I hit hard. Flame grenade.
Is the lower one for the horn? I actually don't know. I'm asking a genuine question here. I have no idea.
Furious blast! Nailed it! Break out those guns!
Did he just yell Sirius Black?
Pretty good.
Did I mishear that?
Cover fire.
Is this man in our party a big Harry Potter fan and I never noticed?
Power time!
I've lost my
Upper
balance.
hands.
So I'm allowed to go all out?
Sliding slinger. That's authorization. You can do it.
Alright, if you say this is what we need to do, Elma, I'll do it.
Okay.
I forgot what it did.
Tide me over.
I keep forgetting.
I'm feeling pretty good. Assault hammer! Oopsie daisy!
Got him in
Fire
sight!
flash.
Fire!
Look at this sitting duck.
We're doing great. I mean, it is a level 8, but he's also very bold.
To hit an all
For whatever that matters, you know?
Sliding nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard.
Magnum
I gotta crack this horn. I'm gonna be very disappointed if we don't do it. We're very close.
It may be you, so we're making a death. Keep firing! I think there's hope. Assault hammer!
Side nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard.
Furious blast! Nailed it! Break out those guns!
Slinger.
We are. What are we gonna target after we take out the horn? I don't know if it actually matters. There goes the horn, though.
Fill this clunker.
Okay.
Shoot it!
Klunka. Sorry, what is this? Is this a B1 battle droid? What are you going on about here?
Shadow
Magnum
strike.
edge!
Can we attack? Oh, there's a weak point that we're targeting right there. I don't know what it is, but we're targeting it.
Assault hammer!
Sliding slinger.
Flame grenade!
You can claim division rewards. Oh, thank you for that information there. I appreciate that, Switch. Not relevant to what I'm doing right now. I'm currently in the middle of like a fierce combat encounter, but thank you for letting me know.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Yeah, as you say, Elma, I'll do that for you. We don't have anything else to do with TP at the moment.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Side
Hey,
slash.
trust me, I'm ready.
Sliding grenade! Flame grenade! Yay!
Oh, there we go. Senicula assault completed.
Returning to stand.
How about that? You defeated the bold Senicula and completed Connor's request. We don't even have to go talk to him. I guess he just knows about it. Maybe we called him or something. I guess we all have comms, right? You don't reckon he's still standing out there waiting for us to come back over and like do another quest with him, is he? I mean, the quickest way to find out is just look at the map, and it doesn't look like he's over there anymore. Thank goodness for it. All right, how do I remove this thing? Erase all markers of this color? Well, no, that's a bit dramatic. No, wait, man, hold on. I want to get rid of that marker. Is there not a way to do it? Hello? Oh, it's gone now for some reason. No, hold on. I just switched to Frontier now. There we go. Okay. Oh, remove marker. Like that. I see. There we go. It's gone now. I figured it out. I'm a clever boy. So what else do we have to do around here? Looks like we've already done this. So if we wanted to, we could head over to this FN site, if it's one we can actually reach. I don't know. This might be one of those that's like higher up, like deceptively located, up on this cliffside here. Or we are actually ready to start the next story mission if we want to just head back to New LA. Which at this point, I think we might as well. I don't know if there's any reason not to. I know there's like a ton of other things to do, and there's a ton of other quests that we could pick up if we felt like it. But for right now, well, let's just go in and see what they have to say on the subject. How about that? Where's Blade HQ? We can actually find out by just going to map shortcuts. Blade Barracks. There we go. Boom. Navigation is my peak skill, right? I can get around this map no problem. Oh, you know, we haven't really engaged with Customization Center. We can actually change the way this point... let's see. Launch Point Attack Simulator. No, don't do that. Change Division. Barracks Customization. Here we are. Yeah, we could change the way that this looks if we wanted to. So we've got the Hollow Figure Gallery, where main color, we can change the main color of it, if we felt so inclined. We can also change the floor, which is great. And we can change projectors to be different colors. Yeah, I'm not saying we're going to right now. I suppose we could. Main color, sub-color. So that's like all of these little bits and bobs. What colors do we want to go with? Oh, you know what? We could do the whole place up as the Howdy Folks LP logo. Which would be kind of one of these blues here. Something like that, I think, would be the correct blue. And then we could do the floor as the sort of red color. Probably that. What is floor 2? It's just the other bit. And then furniture can stay white. That's fine. Yeah, I like it. We're going to keep it like this. We're good. I mean, we could customize the whole place if we wanted to, but for now, this adds a nice splash of color. I'm pleased with this. What is this affinity mission? What do I need to do for it? Okay, so we need to, let's see. No specific requirements. You will be able to accept any story mission. Oh, you will not be able to until the affinity mission is completed. If we wanted to do an affinity mission right now with Lynn, we could. But we don't want to. We're going to go up here and talk about what comes next for the story. Progress requirements not met. We have to be level 15. Listen, everyone. I did not notice that, okay? I thought it was just the survey rate. I did not realize we need to get our levels up. So guess what we're going to go do now? Because we can't start the next bit of the story. It's affinity mission time, baby. Let's check in with Lynn. I'm ready.
Something wrong, Linley? Tatsu not hear any chopping. And Tatsu is dying of hunger. Linley doesn't want to be murderer, does Linley?
Oh, sorry. I'll whip something up here real quick.
He's right, Lynn. You seem a little off today.
No, I'm fine. It's just... we detected a transmission loss in the Industrial District energy system.
You repaired that before, right? How much of a loss?
It crossed 5% yesterday.
That sounds well within safety tolerances.
Yeah, it is. It's not that so much. It's just... the upgrades I installed should be working better than that. It should have been a year till we detected any loss whatsoever.
Ah, so it's a mechanic's pride, is it? Sounds like a worthy mission. Why don't we go run some diagnostics?
Right.
But dinner...
Team up with Lynn and fix the electrical fault. We'll do that. I'm on board. I mean, we can't do anything else right now anyway, so why not? And we've got this whole party with us. Should we switch out Gwen for someone else? I mean, not that I dislike the fella. He's been great, but we have a whole list of other potential party members we could add. For example, literally 2 other people. If we wanted to get Irina or maybe Doug, you know what? Doug has a bit of a sort of a working relationship with Lynn. He flew a Skell that Lynn built that crashed into the ground, and he's still pretty upset about it. So maybe now is a good opportunity to sort of bring them back together and mend that working relationship, right? I don't want him to be like long-term upset about the fact that he almost died and it was Lynn's fault because she hooked up the exhaust into the intake. We definitely don't want that to be an ongoing issue. Now, we don't have to run all the way across town. We could fast travel. But I think what we're going to do... Ooh, shoot the gap. Shoot the gap. Yeah, we can just phase right through it. It doesn't matter. I heard Carl grumbling about something over at the East Gate. I wonder if he's having some sort of trouble with his assignment. He probably is, and we'll probably end up talking to him about it, because at this point, we got to get our level up so we can continue the story anyway. So we'll probably go talk to Carl. But for right now, I want to walk through town properly this time. Because at the start of this episode, we tried to walk through town. At the start of the stream, I should say. And instead, we jumped onto, well, I guess I should say fell intentionally, onto a thing that we couldn't get off of because the game won't let us jump just yet. It's locked behind the story, I assume, based on something that we were told earlier. Being that, you know, jumping was not unlocked until... It didn't actually say that jumping was locked. What it said was, I hit the jump button, and it said you'll have to progress the story to unlock that ability, or something along those lines. Which would suggest to me that, yeah, for whatever reason, jumping is going to be a skill that we acquire later. I don't remember that. Apparently that's the case. Let's go this way instead. This is going to take us well into the commercial district. We have these just absolutely lovely buildings here. Look at the fine detail on that. Look at the highest quality textures on this here Nintendo Switch. Switch 2 cannot come out fast enough. It'll get better the closer you get. That's how LOD works. It's just that was a little bit rough, right? Way back there. They do a good job. They do what they can. I would love to see what Monolith Soft could do if they were unrestricted by Nintendo's hardware. But for now, we'll live with this. You know, it's alright. It's okay. I am looking forward to seeing how this game runs on Switch 2, though. I'm hoping it gets like a dedicated patch. This pop-in is kind of the worst thing about the game, where you'll be running and then people will just appear right in front of you. It's not so bad when you're walking at a normal pace. But when you're well, no, even they popped in like last second.
What?
The fact that you can run through like cars is also a bit odd. Whoa! It's a bean with wheels. Kind of like it. I would drive one of those. I don't know if I'd fit, but I'd try. It seems like it would be fun. How do we actually get to this place? Is there like an elevator around here? Goodness me.
Well,
How do we gain entry to this area? I think I figured it out. There's a big ramp. Ooh, there's a series of stairs here. This is where we came in from. Oh, I see. I think we're going back up to where the elevator takes us. All right, Lynn, don't you worry. Saw Elma on a lunch break recently. She was talking to a mechanic and seemed worked up about something. I was going to ask her for an autograph, but it looked like a bad time. Okay, so there's a heart-to-heart to be had around here somewhere. We came all the way up here only for that to, I think, be a waste of time. I think we actually need to run over here. You know what? Could have used the elevator back there. It's probably what we could have done. Yeah, I think this is going to take longer now because we're going to have to go out here and use an elevator anyway. Yeah, that was a mistake that could have been easily avoided. That's fine. Do we have stairs? Like, we don't have to take a lift if there's just stairs. There really should be stairs. Like, I understand the elevator would be faster and definitely a lot easier on the joints. You know, long term, you going up stairs like that every day, all day, it's eventually going to wear down the your kneecaps. But I think, you know, in case of emergency, if the lift goes down, if the power's out, or if you're just a bozo who ran past an elevator and you have to run to a different elevator, maybe just having stairs as a backup would be nice. A nice option to have. Not a requirement, just a nice option to have. See, now you get up here, you take the elevator, and you have just more stairs. Like, choose one or the other. Don't make me use both. Don't make me use both. Bart! How you doing?
No, haven't noticed any transmission loss in the energy system recently.
But it's in the readings. Please, you have to check one more time.
Jargon flies over a very short head of Tatsu.
NLA used to be the residential area of a spaceship. We're standing in what was the outer wall. Since we no longer need positional thrusters, we rerouted that energy elsewhere. Now it travels from the main,
Yeah, no, he's not following any of this.
Basically, it's leaking. Lynn patched it up, but it's still leaking a little bit.
Ah, Tatsu knows all about leaking. Now Tatsu get it.
Tatsu does some leaking himself sometimes.
What is it? Ah, I guess it's been a while since you've seen Lynn fix things instead of shoot them. Surprised?
I don't think we've ever seen her fix anything. The only thing we've ever seen her do was accidentally almost get a man killed from hooking up the exhaust wrong. That's when we had to initially question why they've got a 13-year-old child doing this task. Has she always done both, or comment on how much fun she seems to be having? That one.
You can tell she loves it. But she understands, you know? The different parts we all need to play for us to survive on Mira. Still, given the choice, I'm sure she'd lay down her weapons for this in a heartbeat.
Well, then let's leave her here instead of dragging her around
Back on
Mira
the
to
right
fight
way,
monsters.
Lynn was a key part of the engineering team. During the crash, she stayed with the engines until the very last moment. Despite her age, no one can question her skill or dedication.
Reliable
She
mechanic.
says something's wrong with the system here. There is.
I think we might have gone a little too ghostly
What's
white with our
problem the
flesh.
replacement part?
The one you installed before?
Right. Turns out it was made here in New LA. Unfortunately, the quality doesn't match the Earth-made parts we had on the White Whale.
I suppose it makes sense that it wouldn't.
But if we're lucky, a usable part may have landed somewhere in Starfall Basin.
If Lindley says so, then Team Tatsu will go. Sooner friends fix leak, sooner Tatsu can eat.
Well, you
My
all
man always has his
better
priorities
get a
straight.
move on.
All right, the repair job. We've got to wander off a good long ways to get to the Starfall Basin, which is, oh goodness me, all the way over here. No, that's an unaccepted mission. Hold on, wait, are we going here? Yes, we are. Wait, Starfall Basin is where we're from, isn't it? Or we came from, like, up in here somewhere. I think that might be, yeah, there's Shadow Rise. Well, we can fast travel back to Shadow Rise, and then we'll just wander our way back in past all of these sort of low-level beasts that used to be difficult for us. Y'all remember literally yesterday, right? The first stream when we first spawned into the world and we're level naught but 1. Things are different now. If these guys attack us, you know what? Whatever. Attack me. I'm ready. I hit the wrong button. I'm ready. I don't think they're going to attack me. Good for them, because I couldn't figure out how to attack them either. I'm wondering if it's not going to be up there, though. Like, I'm wondering if it's going to be around the other side, and I'm not going to be able to figure out how to get to them. Also, apparently, we left something over here, and we did not get it last time we were in the area, which is embarrassing and cringe. But while we're here, we can throw down a data probe, which is going to be useful in the long run. And we can maybe set up some more, like, mining probes and whatnot. Oh, you know what? We still have a little mission to go drop off some of the Myrinium that we've collected to someone somewhere at some point. I think one of the arms manufacturers requested it. Let us go. Field action succeeded. We've learned a little bit more about what's around us here, including that there is a treasure over here that we've already gotten. And right up here is, I guess the affinity mission is going to be what we need to do for this area. There is also a couple more bits of treasure. This is where we came from, isn't it? Or am I just imagining that? Well, there were definitely not level 20 guys last time we were here. We want to avoid them, even if they are just little bugs. I don't know if we can take a level 20 at the moment. Oh, boy. Len, where do I need to be? What am I looking for? It's probably something in one of these squares, right? It's got to be. Holy smokes. That could be it. That giant turbine? Maybe. That got us a power cable. Doesn't appear to be what Len is after. Let's see if we can get to this next one without getting got by anything. Right here. Well, this just looks like a random bit of outer hull. That's just another power cable. But that seemed to be what we were looking for. So now we got to travel all the way back. Hey, look, this is where I came from. That's where I woke up not that long ago. I stepped right outside of this pod and into a whole new world of adventure. No comments on it to be had or anything. That's alright. I guess all these like higher level guys just showed up around here. No, we don't really need to run past them all. I don't think that's necessary. We can just sort of fast travel back over here to the area we need to be in. What do you think is going to be the closest point to that? Is there a fast travel point inside the city? Yeah, right here, Westgate. We'll do that. I've been pretty gung-ho about running around the map, but that was mostly for the sake of this stream to get up our exploration. Let's see how to get up there over here. Let's do this properly. We were trying to explore Mira and get it up to 15%. Now that we're well beyond that, I'm not too worried about exploring for the time being. I think we got to get Primoria up higher in the future again, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, look, here's just an elevator. We can just get on the elevator instead of running outside to get on another, more different elevator. Look at this fantastic investment in time. Elma, where did everyone else go? There's Doug. There's Larry. Okay. All right, everyone here has weird demonic teleportation powers, and that's all right. I guess we do, too. We've been flinging ourselves back and forth across the map. We actually had a character in-game explain teleportation to us, or fast travel, as they called it. So I guess it's canon in the world. Can't question that. We're back. We got the part. Bart, who's this other guy who's always like looking at the screen? Are we sure he didn't break it? I mean, I'm not saying he did it on purpose. I'm not saying it was sabotage. I'm just asking, is he sort of incompetent but thinks he's more helpful and useful than he is? Because I know the type. I too work with human beings.
We found the part. I'll swap it in right now.
Do we need to test the part first? These power cables? An ultra-high voltage cable used on the White Whale. Sturdy and capable of surviving long voyages, it is still used in various equipment repairs in New LA. Goodbye, parts.
Unreal. The loss is so low I can't even get a reading.
Dinner time!
You really are a wizard, Lynn.
I think she's
This
a
will
little
work for
girl.
the time being, but is it enough?
Huh?
That part will eventually wear out, and then we'll be back to square one. I think it's too soon to consider this problem fixed.
This is what we call pessimism, and we have no place for it in our group,
Dinner,
Len.
right? Tatsu, fading. See? Bright light.
Trying to pop the
I
knuckle in my
understand your
pinky.
concern, Lynn, but I think Tatsu's at his limit. What do you think?
Oh, complain loudly about how hungry you are. Insist that you should fix the problem for good.
But there's a limit to parts from the White Whale. Once they're gone, that's it.
Exactly. This problem won't go away until we can manufacture better parts in New LA.
That would certainly make my life easier anytime something needs replacing.
What's kept us from doing that until now?
It's a resource issue, ma'am. Procuring proper materials on Mira has been harder than scavenging White Whale parts. 3, in particular, are extremely scarce.
But if we found them, it'd make future maintenance a lot easier, right? So yeah, maybe it has been too hard. But now Team Elma is on the case.
Your plan does make a lot of sense. All right then, let's go finish what we started.
Yes, friends, go. But after dinner?
Sorry, Tatsu. This is really important to me. But if you help out, I promise to fix you a feast.
Feast? For Tatsu? Tatsu agree. Friends must find thingy that can help do stuff better. Hurry now. Go Team Tatsu.
He misunderstood. What she said was we're going to turn Tatsu into a feast. A big old potato bowl feast. What am I doing? How many places am I going to? I'm looking at that map. It looks like there's a lot out there for us to go procure right now. Let's see what we got. We got 3 things up north here. No idea what they are. Just some random things up here, I guess. We'll find out when we're in the area. As well as a bunch of stuff over here. And gosh darn, the next region. Was I not supposed to accept this yet? I don't know if we should be going over to Oblivia. The game's not even told me about it yet. Let alone Sylvalum. Let alone Cauldros. Let alone, I think the region we're going to next, actually, though, which is Noctilum. That's fine. That's, like, we've not gone that far before, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to have to start somewhere along in here. Grieving Plains is as close as we can get. We'll go do that first, I guess. We'll head out to the Grieving Plains and just make a beeline for it. I'm tempted to run by, like, we've already teleported out of town, so we're not going to. But for a second, I was tempted to run by and look at whether or not we had some better gear we could get. Because we looked at weapons earlier, but we didn't necessarily look at actual, like, armor and whatnot. Which, whoa, hello. Okay, no, you're fine. Which might be more useful than getting newer weapons. As well as the upgrades. Things that will help us crush I watched Janelle's guide. He says we need things that crush appendages to do good in combat. And I believe the man, alright? I think he's already at the top of the scoreboard for this game. It's been out, as of right now, for, like, less than 24 hours. And I'm pretty sure he's already, like, the global leader in everything. So I trust that he knows what he's talking about.
We got him. Let's move.
Job well done, team. Carrying on. I think we want to stick with a higher elevation. Let's pull out the camera so we can keep an eye on things around us, make sure we're not getting crept up on. And we'll run up here, and that'll keep us up on the cliffside for longer, because I'm pretty sure it's a higher elevation we're trying to reach. There's some kind of special guy. I've yet to have it explained to me what that is, and I should probably just look at the... I'm pretty sure that there is actually, like, a guide. Gameplay tips. Auto-attacking arts. Hold on, field. Minimap, navigation, locations, time, weather, enemies. Yeah, enemy detection types, enemy reinforcements. Certain enemies will attack you if they sense members of the same category fighting nearby. Enemy groups. Yeah, okay. Tyrants. We know all about them. Categories. Okay, yeah. Treasures. Hold on. No, you didn't tell me about what the different little symbols on their heads mean. I guess I can look it up later. Not in-game, because that wasn't really all that useful. I need more music. I need some fun nighttime music to fill in the void. The emptiness as I just wander. Weaving our way in and out of here. So what do we need to do to complete this square that we're currently standing in? Let's have a look at segments. Oh, there's an FN site somewhere around here. I was wondering if we might chance upon it while we're passing through. Or whether or not it would be easily reachable on foot. It's probably down below somewhere. Doubt it's going to be up here on this edge. Oh, well, we cannot go over there, regrettably. Some big guys guarding. I remember this land bridge. I remember trying to get across that land bridge for the longest time and being unable to because of those big high-level guys guarding it. Well, we'll be able to cross that in the near future. Don't you worry one bit about that. If we wanted to switch to daytime for the sake of easier travels, just because we can see better during the day,
Listen.
we could go ahead and do that. Oh, well, it's already, like, almost early morning anyway. We're just skipping ahead a couple of hours. At that point, we should have just... It's very bright here for almost 6 o'clock, but okay. I wonder if they've done like a time thing where they roll the clock backwards or forwards to make that happen. Do you think they do have daylight savings time in the future? You would hope they'd kind of gotten past that. You know, if you're going to have like this one world coalition government, and you're going to go into space and explore the stars, you'd want to think someone sat down and said, listen, guys, I think it's time we put an end to this nonsense, alright? It was fun while it lasted. We have street lights now. This isn't necessary. Alright, there's another place to, or there's another FN site ahead of us. I'd like to get that one activated, because I know in the future it'd be really handy to fast travel back to this point for the next, like, story chapter where we head into Noctilum. I don't know if that's the exact next story chapter, but I know at some point in the future we will head into Noctilum. Yep, it's dead ahead of us, which is really convenient. And it looks like what we need for Lynn is kind of up here. Actually, it looks like it's... Is it even reachable? I'm having my doubts now. We'll find out in a minute. Number one priority is getting to this thing. Oh, it's the little one that's hostile. Look after the little guy. Green threshold. Alright. Okay. So we've got all kinds of treasures around here. Strange insect nests. That's a treasure, apparently. How do I get to Lynn's stuff? Is it actually up there on that cliff edge? Lynn, I'm sorry. I don't think we can go up there right now. I've hit the wrong button twice now, but there we go. That's what I was trying to accomplish. Yeah, I don't know, Lynn. I think we have to, like, unlock skells. Or, oh my gosh, would go all the way back over there and then run along that edge? Lynn, what have you asked me to do? First off, turn off that follow ball. I need to stop accidentally turning it on. I don't know about this, Lynn. This seems like quite the involved process. I don't know how high level all those things are up there. If I look at the map between here and there... First off, we can go ahead and unfollow that. There's, like, nowhere to fast travel to in that area. It kind of looks like that's what we got to do. We got to get up here and go across this land bridge. Oh, heavens. And what is this little time symbol? What have you gotten me into? Lynn, what on earth have you gotten me into? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything directly in front of us is low level. And as long as that holds... Once we get up there, it'll be no big deal. What does that get? That's a trumpet-headed fella. He's screaming about something. He's a high level. Well, I mean, relative to us. He's 29 is not a very high level. That is not a very big number. All right. I found a weird insect mound near Bihano River. That place has some scary indigents, so I don't really want to go back, but someone should probably go check it out. Well, that would be a job for us, if we felt so inclined. And I guess if we stumble upon it while we're here, we might. But it's not main priority. Main priority is getting up this thing without dying. Actually doing a bang-up job. I did not go up high enough. We must go higher. Must go faster. We're going to have to cross into Oblivion, which I'm trying to remember now. I remember not doing, like, going into Oblivion until the story prompted me to. So I'm thinking I must have just waited until later in the game to do Lynn's mission here. I mean, obviously I did. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Like, I know that something's popping up at the screen here, but was that not a ganglion right back there that we just ran past? Or we could just gloss over that? Or I guess we're not concerned. I mean, obviously we didn't end up in combat with it, so I'm sure it's fine. Everything up here is a very reasonable level, so I don't think we have anything to be concerned about. We're going to be able to get Lynn's parts lickety-split. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, wait, hold on. No, that does not slope all the way down. Does it? No shot that slopes all the way down. Is the implication that we didn't actually have to go all the way around and we could have just slipped up here from that little thing? I don't think so. We got to go up here and we got to get past this guy. Am I wrong? Is Lynn's part down below, or is it on this bridge? I actually can't tell. And it's coming right towards us, and it's level 45, and we cannot fight it? Is he walking towards us, or is he walking away from us? Listen, we're not... Oh, we have to... This is it. This is the thing. Lynn, I don't know if we could do your affinity mission right now. I don't know if I can fight that right now, Lynn. That's a level 45 creature. We're just going to keep slowly walking away from it. I mean, I guess we could give it a go. You know, Doug's level 19. You know what? We're not cowards. We're going to give it our all.
I was just looking for a worthy...
So I'm immediately dead. Let's see how the rest of the team does, right? Elma and Lynn or Elma and Doug are still up. They're still killing it. They're crushing it. Look, they've taken off about 1/100th of his health. Okay, Elma's not doing too hot.
Starfall flip, I'm in trouble.
I can tell Doug.
I should heal up first.
Okay, Doug's down.
Sonora, you need to stay.
Shadow strike. This is wearing me down.
So, that didn't quite work out. I think we might have to do this affinity mission later. I'm sorry, Lynn. We're going to have to, like, go give Tatsu his feast now. We're going to go lick our wounds, and we'll consider doing your little quest here later. I'm very, very sorry. It's just not going to happen right now. We're going to head back to town, where it's safe, and we're not going to get insta-murdered by random beasts. There we go. We passed a fella earlier who said he had a mission. Should we go talk to him? Oh, right here. It's Carl. Hey, Carl. How are you doing? You having a good one? So, we got orders to go check out this cave or whatever up north. And I'm thinking, hey, can we not? You're a Blade, right? You know what it's like. You've been saddled with any annoying missions lately? No, not really. All of ours have been great. Remember that time we had to go run around and do Connor's chores for him? Every last assignment is important. Sheesh, so serious. Doesn't it get exhausting living your life like that? Loosen up that tie a little. Anyway, why don't you sit there quietly and listen to me gripe about work, alright? So this cave, right? That we're supposed to look at? Total nest of nasty monsters, because of course. And they're like, it could be dangerous to leave them alive. Which is secret big brass code for go kill 'em all, grunt. Which just, ugh. Man, I don't get it. Why does Trevor keep dumping the awful jobs on me? Maybe if I wait long enough, some lone combat nut will stumble across the cave and go all commando. Take care of it for me. Wait, I saw that look. That was totally a look. You want this job, don't you? I mean, not really, but, you know, whatever progresses the plot here. Seriously? You'll really go? Holy smokes, I can't believe that worked. I should have tried it ages ago. Okay then. First, you should just go scout the cave out, you know? If you leave through the west gate, it's a little bit north. Problem is, it recommended being level 16 for that, which we are not, but we got the quest queued up, so we can do it in the future. I think the best thing we could probably do now is just run over here and have a look at some of the basic quests in town. We do have one right now for Meridium, and we do have the Meridium, so we should probably go turn that one in. Yeah, I think we just have to run across town and drop it off. Go to the barracks briefing room for the details. Don't go forgetting on me. Well, what is the New Order's basic mission? What are you talking about? I'll accept it, Phantom, but what is this? This is not just part of the main story, is it? Surely not. Accept the story mission. I was told that I couldn't until I'm level 15. What level am I at this exact moment? We have not leveled up any. No, you're out of your mind right now. I can't do it, Vandom. I'm sorry. Partners and pearls. We're looking for like-minded people to help gather Sinalic pearls. A tyrant is giving Harriers a hard time. Help them hunt down Archibald the Revolutionary. It's a level 12 quest. I think we could probably do that. I think we're going to go ahead and track that one. But first, we're going to head across town, and we're going to go do the mission that we picked up in the last stream and just kind of forgot about, which was, let's see, which one was it? Welcome back, Con. These are ones we've completed. Meridium request, yeah. Go ahead and track that. And in fact, can we just fast travel to literally right outside the gate? I mean, we've run back and forth across New LA a couple of times. We've not seen all of it. There is more to see and more to do. Oh, good, it's raining. That's lovely. This will be a quick one. I think we just have to talk to someone and drop the bits off. So we should be able to knock it off, or knock it out even, in a couple of seconds. Meridium Researcher, hello there. Love to talk to you. Are you the Blade? You the Blade who accepted our Meridium delivery requests? Great! Have you got the 700 units of Meridium? Absolutely I do. I've got like 8,000. Thanks. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Yeah, I don't know why not. Like, the map is just constantly generating it for us. Or I guess it's being harvested or something. Is it just dirt? Is that just what you call the dirt of Mira? Is it just Meridium?
Can't believe it.
Whoa, have you seen the wrecked vehicle just outside New LA's East Gate? That belonged to a friend of mine. I think we've heard him say that before. And we have seen it, and I think we've already collected the bits. Every passenger of the White Whale excels at some field. I don't know if that's true. Some of them are probably pretty mediocre. Statistically, it's unlikely they're all great at something, right? Unless, I guess humanity chose the best and brightest to be on the White Whale. Everyone who's mediocre is dead. They got left behind to be blown up. A hard choice to make, but you gotta do what you do for the, species survival and all that. Archibald the Revolutionary. Track that sucker. Was set for, wait, I'm sorry, what? Set for tracking and navigation panel. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know if it's ever let me know that before, but I appreciate it. Alright, back outside we go. And this is the one we... No, this is City Saviors. Where's Archibald? Where do I find him? Where's this fella? I feel lied to. I feel deceived. You know what we could probably do? Is we could probably go back out. And we could use the follow ball, possibly? We'll give it a go. Is he just going to take us out the west gate? Oh my gosh, it's going fast. Oh, it's like way over there. Well, hold on. That means that it probably is on the map and I just didn't see it. Oh, it is! I wasn't looking far enough. It's actually like right over here. We can just head over to Greeting Plains then. And with the follow ball on, it should take us right to it. This is going to be a pretty low-level beast, hopefully. I mean, it had a low-level recommendation, so I'm thinking we probably got this. And also, we can activate this while we're in the area. We're doing a bit of a two-bird, one-stone situation. And there's something over here we can investigate. And it doesn't look like it's on top of this rock. It looks like it's around the other side. If we can get to it without, being horribly assaulted by creatures. Yeah, bit of the White Whale. White Whale de Bresse. Let's go! Oh boy. No, avoid him. We don't want to get into a fight before the fight. We want to try to just get in here well-rested, limbs loose, like all we've been doing is sprinting through a field for the last 40 minutes, having not fought anything. Spotted some debris from the white whale in the southern part of the Grieving Plains, but I didn't have the skill to recover it myself, so it's probably still there. I will keep that in mind in the future, game. Thank you for letting me know. We might go have a look. Right now we're kind of more focused on whatever's going to be awaiting us here. I thought that the giant beam falling from the sky was the kind of place you would go to plant a probe. I was wrong. It's actually just where we're supposed to go for the quest. And now that we're here and it isn't, I'm assuming that when we look at the mission, it's going to tell us that he only comes out at night or some nonsense like that. It actually doesn't say on this screen. That's not even the right quest. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't say on this screen either, but I think probably if we pull up here when it's raining. Would have been good to check before we ran all the way here. I'm not mad. That's on me. I do wish it gave us that information on the page where the mission is, unless I've just not noticed it on the page where the mission is. Let's bring the mission back up. Oh, look right there. There's your objectives. When it's right there, you just have to hit the ZR and the ZL, and you can get all. It's just ZR really, and get this information. I did not realize that. That is news to me. We have learned a new game mechanic. We're not going to be doing this right now, and that is okay. While we're in the area, let's have a gander at the map. Anything we can do? I mean, we can go try to plant this while we're here. If it's accessible, we might as well. Is it accessible, though? Are we in the... Hold on, we're not in the right one. No, it's literally the one next to us. It's right up. It's right over here somewhere. Get rid of that. Useless. It's probably going to be up there in that elevated portion. No, it's right in front of us. Okay. It's not a great epic failure or anything like that. It's not a legendary success either. But it's something. We got something out of coming over here if we actually manage to make it to this thing and we don't get squished by this creature's tail. What if it just views us as sort of like a nuisance? We're about fly-sized relative to this thing. What if it just flattens us with its tail? What if one of these guys spots us and decides to be hostile?
My cooking got better.
I don't think your cooking got better, Len. I think that's probably your imagination. I don't think that's how that works even one bit. Field action successful, though. And we've learned a little bit more about the area surrounding us, including we got some treasure up here, some more white whale debris. Do you reckon it's just on ground level? And we could just, like, run up to it? It's potentially the case. But let's not do that right now. Let's untick all of these. All of these. We've got all of these selected. We need to get rid of them. There we go. And let's just head back to New LA, and we'll have another little gander at the mission board. And this time, we will actually pay attention to the details of the missions to see like whether or not they're going to be something we can actually get done. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you could change the time of day and the weather. That would have been a nice thing to add to this. Oh, I guess we can turn off the follow ball. It's not helping us any. There's also an affinity mission here for someone at some point. I guess if we like interact with it, it'll eventually tell us. Someone. We don't know who. Be unlockable later, I guess. Okay. Things we can actually do. Marry me! That seems, first off, a bit abrupt. We've never even met yet, Cedric. And then also, that seems like a difficult quest for some reason. Maybe he's just hard to get along with. I guess we'll leave him behind. Acorn Abacuses? Abacuses? Is that right? We need somebody to bring us Acorn Abacuses. We're looking... Surely Abacus is, like... Does it need the ES at the end? Is it not like fish? Abacus? I guess fish can be fishes. We're looking to get a better understanding of the economic activities of those who were here before us. Gather 3 acorn abacuses in Primordia. We will accept your quest. We'll accept your quest. Harvest 1. Do I not have one in my inventory already? We might be able to complete that one just when we leave the screen. Please bring us a Swede fillet ASAP. Actually, now that I think about it, we might be able to complete that one when we leave the screen. Tyrant is interfering. I can read. With Frontier Nav expansion, we ask you to defeat the Siren, the Lost. Okay, is it what time of the day? Just any time of the day. Primordia, Sickle Rock Rise. All right, good. Gather 5 Crush Rings in Primordia. Again, another one that we might just complete when we close this screen. Let's all find out together, shall we? Boom! Dinner Chef completed. Let's go! We got 10 experience for the ordeal. That was the only one that we insta-completed, though, which is unfortunate. So let's bring up the menu and see which one of these we might want to do first. I mean, I'm kind of interested in fighting Cyrene the Lost. I just selected the wrong one, though. Yeah, okay, so track that, and then we can fast travel directly next to it right now. And I need to check. I forgot to check what our current class level is, because we've mostly been focusing on ranking up our XP level, which is now 14, so we're close to being able to do the story. Our class rank is only 3. We need to do more combat. I need to stop trying to avoid combat and actually fight some things, which is what we're about to do. Is it this big thing? Wait, we fought this big thing once already. We weren't sure what it was. This is absolutely the one we already fought one time. I'm not wrong. I know it.
Flame grenade! Engaging.
Again, I've reacted to my own soul voice. I need to stop doing that.
Shadow strike.
Going after the tail for some reason. We've decided that that's what we're gonna do.
Side slash.
I'm just like not close enough to do anything until right now. And even now, ah!
Tripped up.
We're not doing too hot. I think we did better the last time we fought this thing. Granted, we had Gwen with us.
I should heal up first.
Whoa, I got a new ability. Hold on, what? Grants supercharge plus grants total evasion during execution. So if that guy jumps in the air again... Well, we got to do this right now, actually, for Elma. Oh, Elma's dead! Oh, I missed that. I did not notice that. My TP is nowhere near... See, if we had activated it just then, we would have been able to avoid that. I'm pretty sure we fought this thing earlier. And we didn't have this much trouble with it.
Good. Now's your chance to weaken.
They're about to hit an all-time low.
Or at least we fought something very similar to it.
Starball blade.
As soon as I get to 5,000 TP... Oh no, Doug's out now! We're gonna have to start this over again, unfortunately. I know, Lynn, you are going to die. I'm sorry, it's basically my fault. I got us into an unwinnable fight for some reason with a gigantic beast. Oh, Lynn's about to be dead. Come on, Lynn, we're running away. We're not gonna let the game kill us. We're not gonna let the game take this away from us. Yeah, we're gonna flee. It's not gonna follow us. Oh shoot, it's shooting like laser beams at me. It is just me left, by the way, and I have no HP. I literally have nothing. Look at my health bar. The fact that I'm still alive is a miracle. This is some sort of strange fluke. Oh, it is pursuing me, though. It is actually I thought it would give up after a while. I just got to get far enough away from it. I don't think hiding here is going to help. I've got... Oh, heavens! It actually came all the way up here. It's, like, right next to me. I assumed it wouldn't. It's a big thing. I thought it would just see us run away and kind of give up, but I was wrong. Come on, it's level 13. We should be able to do this. This shouldn't be able to defeat us. Our problem is that we didn't focus on the head. That's our problem. Come on, everyone. As a team now this time. We're of a similar level. We should be able to defeat it. Why can I not do any of my abilities? Is it because of how, like, massive this thing is? Can we attack its leg instead? Yeah, come on, everyone. We're going to concentrate fire on the leg.
This way.
I'm sorry. I need it myself.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
How would you like me to do that, Elma?
Slide. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Absolutely, Elma.
Shadow strike.
I think all we gotta do is keep everyone's health up.
Oopsie daisy.
Shooting's my
Fire away.
special.
Thermal payload.
Starball blade.
They're about to hit an all-time low.
You gotta pay very close attention to the soul voices and do them as they're prompted. And we ought to be okay.
Maybe hits you. Move
To
it.
see me really do some damage?
That could have
We're doing so much better now already.
keep the rhythm going.
So I'm allowed to go all out? Well,
Starball blade.
Did we take out the leg? Not yet. Almost.
Adrenaline's rising. Side slash. Slide. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm
so
going.
I'm allowed to go
We're doing so much better. All we had to do was actually pay attention to the soul voices as they came up.
Shadow
I'm
strike.
landing some meaty hits here. Move in. Starfall Rondo.
Want to see me really do some damage? Now we're in business. Take the attack to them! Stop it! Soul Hammer!
Upper hand.
Whack and it down! Weaken them and lay it!
Slide.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this even though no one's asked me to. As well as this because someone asked me to. As well as this because I can and it's almost defeated. As well as this because I can and it's almost defeated.
Tripped up.
Shadow strike.
Get the darn thing! Get the darn thing! Working on it, Doug!
On low.
Gotta keep everybody alive. It's all on me right now. I mean, it's not. Everyone else is still alive, and arguably, Lynn is kind of in a really bad way, but otherwise everyone's okay.
I was gonna wait.
There we go. Mission succeeded. 10 experience. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate the feedback, buddy. Okay, there you go. We did it. We actually completed a mission. And we got some white cometite, 3 of 5. I don't know why we need that. Is that for one of the other missions that we've got ongoing? We can just check our missions real quick and find out. So we've got... Gather 5 crush rings in Primordia. Acorn abacuses. Slay Archibald the Revolutionary at Primordia's Biahano Lake while it's raining. And we can't do that one yet. That's the story. The game's being real irritating about that one. Pretending that we have the potential to do it when we in fact do not. Are these going to be all of the acorn abacuses, or are these just different places where we might find them? These are where crush rings are located. Kind of all over the map. I'm wondering if it's possible to find more than just these, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, track in navigation, and then take me up here close to them. We'll go collect those. I don't really know what the best approach is for leveling in this game, if it's actually doing the missions, or if it is just fighting things. I know that you can grind by fighting things, because I ground up to level 12 earlier in the day just by fighting things. But in other Xenoblade games, and I'm assuming it's the case in X as well, the sort of best way to level up is not by fighting things that are similar level to you, but by fighting things that are slightly higher level, because that tends to give you more XP. And then if you fight things a lower level than you, it gives you less XP than it would if you were similar or lower level. So there's actually like a scale to it all. Ooh, there's a big tyrant in this region. We're not worried about that. We're here for onion rings or something. That's going to be what we're looking for. North Point Cove. So is it going to be exactly at this spot, or is this more so I have to search the region? I've got the answer to my question. It could be whatever this is. I did not see anything pop up when I grabbed that to indicate that that was what I was looking for. Oh, here we go. There's an exclamation mark literally right there. That's probably that exact item. I think it's a bit random what each of these is. There we go. That's an acorn abacus. Or at least it's normally a little bit random what each item is. So that marker is just general area. And then we do have the specific item right over here next to a very high-level crab that is just sort of hanging out and having a good time. Looks like he's washing his claws, or maybe brushing his teeth. Looks like he's lifting up water into his mouth, or he could be eating things. That's also possible. The last one's going to be way the heck over there. Make a mad dash for it. Oh, and we can just do that while we're here. I'm assuming that that right there is going to be... I mean, we've been tricked by beams in the sky before, but I'm assuming that this one here is... you know what? Let's make no assumptions. Is this? It is. Okay, we can set a probe there. That'll be wonderful. And we need to go back through all of our probes and make sure that we've got sort of the ideal type of probe in each different area, and that we're earning the most amount of muranium or revenue that we can from all of them. We need some more that are sort of research focused. That's how we make the big bucks. So we can do that from Frontier Nav. This one is a D for revenue. An F for revenue. What about these over here that we just got? An A for revenue. An F for revenue. An E for revenue. Well, I'll tell you what, we've only got the one mining probe, or research probe anyway. Oh, interesting. So even though it's an A for revenue, it's only going to take us from 50 to 200. I kind of hoped it would do more. But... we'll throw it down. see what that does for us. If we throw another one down right here, what does that do? Okay. So this one isn't really good for anything besides combat support, and I don't think we have any kind of combat support pods anyway, so... this one is great for production. It's an A for production, if we wanted to bring it online. This is A for combat support. We could just throw all, like, in all of these, just throw down productions, if we wanted to. But, how much Meridium do we currently even have? I don't even know. Right now, we can hold up to 12,000. I think we had... Was it like 8,000 when we dropped that off earlier? Not what we gave them, but what we had left over. We need to go actually invest the Meridium. I think you use that for getting different, like researching different kinds of equipment and gear. So we should probably go focus on doing that here in a minute. So we can actually invest it in something worthwhile. It's not it right there, is it? That looks like it's clipped into the rock. Don't believe that was it. There might not be any around here. It might be an illusion. Hold on, there it is. So what was it? It's 5 onion rings and 3 acorn abacuses. And I know it's not onion rings, but I also don't remember what kind of rings they are, so it's not important. Boom! Don't even have to take them in. We're done. We got all of those taken care of. Great. So if we bring up our map again, I think the other ones were also close by, weren't they? For the other mission? Let's actually pull up missions. Crush rings. Very different than onion rings. Go ahead and track that in the navigation panel. And meanwhile, back on the map. Okay, those are going to be all the way over here. No, that's the repair job. That's our affinity mission. We don't want to do that. We don't... We can't do that right now. We've also got, like, a couple of unaccepted missions. Why are they letting me have these right now? We can't do these right now. This is crazy. I mean, I guess we could just go over there. Here we go. Is this what we're looking for? No, this is more Len stuff. Len, calm down. What is this? City survivors. That's going to explore the cave. We're not a high level for that, allegedly. Here they are. They're right over here. Clandestine operation. Can we get up there from right here? It looks like if we go here, we have to go up the rocks. Or we could just swim around. Actually, from where we're at right now, we might as well just start swimming. Oh, no. They're up there on the cliffs. Yeah, no, never mind. In that case, we'll save the 30 seconds we'll get from just fast traveling up here. We'd have to swim across the bay otherwise. We'll have to doggy paddle. And you've seen the beasts that are on land who know what awaits us in the water. That could end very poorly for us. Now I gotta figure out how to get around to the other side of all this. I actually have no clue. I see a path right up there. But does it actually take us... like through the mountain and around to the other side? We're going to find out. There's no point speculating. We'll just have to go and see. We'll have to go lay eyes on the situation. I have a memory of this. I have a vague, distant memory of when I played this game 3 years ago at this point. I was a younger man. My wits were sharper about me. I seem to recall at least the land bridge, or maybe I'm thinking of one over there. They found wreckage from the White Whale in the northern side of the northeast plain near Sayram Lake. They want to send, well, we've missed out on whatever that was going to say. I'm assuming something about it being highly dangerous and not recommending anyone at a low level to go attempt it, but here we are, we're in the area. We're not looking for the White Whale salvage, though. We're on a completely unrelated mission to get some secret rings. Crush rings, specifically. We don't know what they are. We don't know what they're used for. We don't know what benefit they have. We don't know if this is really necessary. Oh, no. Oh, heavens. All right. It's okay. As long as they're facing the other way. Yeah. So is he going to turn the other direction? Hold on. Okay, we're going to try to slip past him. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, they were all activated by sight. So we must have just been right outside their range, and they weren't necessarily looking directly at us. These are some high-level fellas around here. They did not mention that in the prompt for the mission. Anything around here could get very angry and kill us very quickly if we're not careful. Those guys right there in particular. We're going to actually take advantage of this rise here to slip around behind them And then definitely at a lower elevation where we're trying to get to. We can just throw ourselves down, though. This is roughly where we need to be. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Okay, no, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do this. It is kind of what I said we would do. I don't know how to get back past them again, though, but we're doing something. Here we go. We've got one of them right here. That's one of 5 that we need. So we can hope that maybe there's more than one up here around these other marks. Oh, okay. These are more reasonable levels that we're dealing with up here. 14s and 15s I think we can handle if it comes down to it. The game's only going to give me 1 in each of these circles, though. I can already tell. It's made the decision that it's going to be difficult. Like, not just the game itself is going to be difficult, but that it's going to make it difficult on me. Oh, sorry, what are they guarding back here? Oh, it must be below, I guess. Where's that red line? Is that where I could put a... I mean, we're not going to. But is the idea that I could put a research probe there? Down there, probably on the beach? I mean, again, we're not going to right now. I think that's definitely what that is. Okay. Well, now we know. We can jump down there maybe when we're done collecting these and activate that. And then also, do we want to try our might against the level 15 bulbous-headed pig creature?
What? They've seen us. Open fire!
Shoot, my special.
Oh, baby! Who's got that beam?
Starfall,
Who's got that beam?
Starfall, play.
That's got to be our fella here that's got the lightsaber. I think that's one of Doug's abilities.
Fire away! Rising blood! That's your cover fire! Flame grenade! Bombardier!
Now, melee attacks.
Oh, good. It got more of them involved in the fight.
When I hit, I
Starfall, play.
That's all right. We'll fight the whole family. I'm okay with that.
Shadow strike.
Wild down!
Starfall, Rondo.
Rising blade! Wild flame grenade! Now we're in business.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Nora, get control of the battle.
If you say so, Elma.
A second to breathe.
Thanks. This'll help.
Does that actually affect my entire party? And I just didn't realize that? That's huge if that's the case. We should probably pay closer attention to what our abilities does. Defensive stance, reduces damage taken, continually restores HP, restores total melee. Oh, it definitely affected, I think, me and possibly Doug. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding what the little red lines next to us means. Or sorry, blue. There's blue squares with 2s in them. No red lines anywhere around here.
I won't give them a second to breathe.
Yeah, okay, doing it again applied it also to Elma. It doesn't look like it worked on Lynn. I don't know why that is.
Beam barrage. Done. Attack at range and let's
Look at
clean
us
up.
sit in dark. I toppled them. Close in.
You did topple him, and you did great, Lynn. I'm going to double topple it.
Rising flame!
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully
Nice
executed.
work, y'all.
Great job, team. We defeated a low-level enemy. I'm feeling really good about our chances up here. We're doing swell. These are level 20s. These are level 20 little crab things from the looks of things. They might be insects. Yeah, they're insects. They would destroy us. We don't want to mess with them. Those birds up there? I mean, what is their view distance? Can they see me from up there? We got to try to get through here without them noticing us, and I don't like our odds. Oh, they're landing. They're landing. We got to try to weave through them here. Do they rotate? They move. Good. You go over there and don't turn around. It looks like a gigantic velociraptor.
It was just
No!
for the opponent.
No, we can't defeat Welkin. Keep running. We cannot defeat Welkin. We're almost across this thing. Keep going. We're so close.
Heal me.
I don't want it to end finished. Like this.
We were so close. We'd almost made it. That's everyone dead. That's the whole party wiped. Where are we going to respawn from that? Not too bad. Right before the Raptors. That's good. Thank you, game. I appreciate the kindness that you're showing me right now. Sorry, what? 200 and... Oh, has one respawned back here? Because I'm pretty sure we got all of them back here. We only need, I think, 2 more. So if one has respawned right here, and we can just grab it, it might be worth trying to go the other direction, even though I think those were much further away. Yeah, we grabbed this one earlier. I'm not going to complain about it. There we are. Yeah, okay, crush ring. Oh no, it's the third one again. Do I need to do a save? That might actually be a good call. Let's do a quick save. We'll save over this one. There we go. Confirm. Hopefully now when we die, it'll restore us to right there. I don't know if that's how saving works in this game. If you... well... how else does it determine where to respawn you? That can't be right. Because when we were running around earlier and we died, it respawned us further back, but with everything we'd already like engaged with and collected. Still engaged with and collected. Unless it was just aggressively auto-saving. Alright, Raptor. Do something other than stand there and look suspicious, like you're gonna get us. Can we throw a rock or something? That would be swell. Kick a tree, make a lot of noise. It's like it's decided to guard that position to be irritating. Uh-huh. Okay. It looks like a giant velociraptor with a hat on. I don't know why it has a hat on. I don't know what it does with the hat. Maybe it keeps the sun out of its eyes? It's probably that. Maybe it's got sensitive little eyes to sunlight. I'm not here to analyze biology of the local raptor population. I'm here to collect crush rings. We only need 2 more. A cave? I mean, it is. But it's got a light outside. That doesn't look like a cave. That looks like someone's home. Should we stop in and see what's going on? I feel like we should. Yeah, no, that looks more like a door than anything else. I'm going in. Castaway Cavern. Okay. Oh, good. It's awful. It's all awful. All of it is awful. Well, we know that it's here now. We know about Castaway Cavern. We can come back at any time that we want to engage with just awful. Let's get back outside now. Is it nighttime? Oh, goodness me! Okay, I guess our eyes had adjusted to the darkness is what happened there. See what we're here for. There's another one right over here, which actually might be... oh, there's 2 of them. Why is the ground shaking? What is... oh, I'm taking damage. This is some sort of acid water. There we go! The clandestine operation has been completed, everyone. We can get out of here now. We don't have to be here. We are taking damage actively. I'm going to go ahead and grab this while we're in the area. Hello? Come on. No, come on, game. The game is not going to let me because I'm taking damage. I would need to be able to jump on top of it, which I cannot do right now. So I suppose we will just come back to it later. We're going to have to cross the bridge of the giant velociraptors again at a later date, and that's fine. Let's go activate this thing over here. Oh, heavens. Oh, boy. Oh, I felt that all the way through my soul. Also, though, while we're thinking about it, what were our other missions? Did we have any other ones? The Revolutionary. A tyrant is giving Harry... right, we gotta wait till it rains. And even then, when we fast travel, it might not... I don't know if it stays raining after a fast travel. I don't know if we'll have to... I don't think it changes the time of day when you fast travel. I would hope it wouldn't. That would be irritating. It might, though. I think that little section of beach is where we're headed if we want to throw down another... It goes into the... you know what I'm talking about? The little surveyor? The little... ping, it does a little pulse, scans the world around us. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's not a scanner. I mean, it is a scanner. That's not what it's called, though. That's its function. It's it can mine Meridium too. It's not going to tell me the word. It's recon. FN site. Whatever the FN stands for, you know? That's what we're going to go do. I don't know why the word has completely escaped my mind. Wait a minute. Probe! We're going to deploy a probe into the ground over here. Goodness me. I actually feel the folds of my brain sweating right now. Just in quiet desperation. Hello, crashed helicopter. Off the beaten trail, unrelated to the current task. How did you end up here in this state? There's a story there, I'm sure, but uh-oh. Easy. Come on. Might get carried away. Oh, do we have to be standing to do this? We got to get up in the shallow portion or something? Yes, it's exactly what we have to do. Okay, well, there we are. That was the treasure for this region. Nice. Primordia survey rate is up to 2706. We're well beyond where we need to be. We just got to get ourselves up to level 15. Oh my gosh, level 51? 56! Well, as long as these things aren't... Oh, no, they're heading directly toward where we're heading right now. North Point Beach. It's just a couple of cats, and they're not hostile. I think it's just some cat lemurs, and they're just exploring the area, out for like a leisurely stroll on a beautiful afternoon. Nothing to worry about here. This is Site 111. Go ahead and access this bad boy. Beautiful. There's actually one right next door, as well as one at the end of this little area. This connects up here eventually to Sylvalum, which, yeah, we're not really going to be going up there anytime in the near future. So I think we could probably safely head back to town if we wanted to. Or we could just go try to find some things to fight, because we're not that far off from leveling up, are we? We're halfway to level 15. We don't need to do more. We could do more quests if we wanted to. We could do some more missions. Or we could just go fight some things. What do we want to fight? Is there anything around here that's a reasonable level? Oh, dude, I remember my first time playing through this and finding this giant section of the ship out here in the shape of a cross and thinking that this has got to be a part of the Lifehold. I've found the end game here. This is what we're looking for. This is not what we're looking for at all. It's important later, but not to the main plot, and it's definitely not the Lifehold, which is what I was fully expecting it to end up being. There's got to be something along this beach here that's like a decent level that we can fight. We just want to find something that's a little bit harder than we are. Not that much harder. Not like a level 33 and red. Why is the level 35 pink? That makes it seem more defeatable than the red. That makes it sound like a more attainable goal to pursue. Even though it's, again, maybe it's because it's more difficult. It's less about the overall level and more about like what tricks it's got up its sleeves. Fortunately, none of these things are hostile, so we can just meander our way through them. I guess, you know what? Even though it says it's for a harder level, we can go ahead and track this mission, and we will see whether or not we can take it. And it's possible that whatever we end up fighting along the way, I think I know the cave he's talking about. We'll see how it pans out. Where is that? Up this direction? Hello? What? Sorry? Oh. Huh? Over there. Oh, it's not the cave I thought. Wait, is this the one with... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Moral Dilemma quest? There's a Moral Dilemma quest involving a cave. Can't remember what choice I made either. Let's... Okay, if that's what it is, see if we can get up there to it. I don't remember the Moral Dilemma quest having difficult things to fight. These guys are actually too low level for us to worry about. Level 8's not worth our time. Here we go. Yeah, no, this looks like Moral Dilemma quest. Yeah, it is! Okay. Alright. Just a bunch of babies. Call the field team. Come in, field team. Yo, how goes? You find those beasties yet? What? There's a bunch of young ones in the cave? Well, damn. I don't want to tell anyone they've got to go blast piglets, even if they're monster piglets. Though I guess that's the Interceptor's way, right? Secure mankind's safety, no matter the target. Yeah, that's a real moral conundrum there. But you're the one who has to live with it, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Over and out. Yeah, thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. That's really helpful. I mean, listen. We've seen what they grow into, right? They're cute now. But obviously, we're going to go slaughter them wholesale. It's the only justifiable thing to do. They're going to grow up into things that are going to present a problem for the city. So even though we don't want to, we gotta destroy all of them right now. Like, it seems super cruel. But it's just, like, these things might trample a child, and then who's the bad guy? I don't want to be doing this. I'm just thinking of the greater good of the colony and all that. What am I targeting at this moment? I actually don't know. Is it this one? Can I target different body parts? Can I get his... Oh, let's punch his little head. There you go. This feels wrong. This definitely feels wrong. It's also too easy. That probably contributes to the feeling of it being wrong.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Okay. You betcha. I think they all have to be close enough to me to be, like, engulfed in the blue field, and that's how the aura works.
Shadow strike. So I'm allowed to go all out. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Upper hand. I won't leave him a second to go.
I wonder if their parents are going to show up.
We got him. Let's move.
That would explain the high level requirement that we were given. Uh-oh. Yeah. The big Swede. This is Mama. Guess it has to be done. Sorry about this. Oh, we've got a new ability. Tornado Blade. Deals weapon damage. With an aura, it boosts TP. So if we want to bring up an aura, and then do this. That was pretty cool. Did it give us a bonus from attacking with any direction? No.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
If you say so, I'm not sure if it's necessary right now. I think we've pretty much got control of the battle.
This'll help.
But if she yells at me in combat, I'm going to do whatever she says. All right, nice and clean.
I got a workout from all that running.
Okay, what about the father though? That was just the mom. Like the dad's got to be like much bigger, right? And also mad, or was Daddy not there? Maybe he wasn't around in their life. That's even more grim. That's super grim. All right, we're heading back. We're gonna go report in, and he's probably gonna chastise us for what we've done. I have a vague memory of this quest. I can't remember if I didn't kill them. Maybe he got mad about me not finishing the job. Maybe if I did, he got mad at me for actually killing the piglets. I think he's mad about something. It's not our fault. He could have gone and done the job.
Hey.
He's just lounging. He's not even doing anything with his time. He sent us out to do his work, and he's just hanging out here with the Batmobile the whole time. Hey, welcome back. How'd the native animal slaughtering thing go? How's that again? You killed the piglets? Then the mama came out and you killed her too? Ugh, killing a parent trying to protect its children is just... Damn. That's heavy stuff, sister. I mean, they were just one big, happy family till we showed up. Probably had holiday dinner together and everything. Pictures hanging in the living room. Well, no, they were pigs. Let's not get carried away. But then we came along and just senselessly murdered the entire family for our convenience? How messed up is that? That's pretty messed up, man. What a bummer. I'm so bummed right now. Still, I was the one who sent you out there, so I'm going to pay you. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. I also appreciate if you didn't chastise me for doing your job for you. This whole thing leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Alright, look at us go! Primordia is even more complete than it was before, although actually that was New LA, wasn't it? Yeah, that's administrative district survey rate. Our affinity has grown with Lynn, which we love to see, and our own personal level is still 14, but closer to being 15. We're like one step closer.
Oh.
I think that was all the quests we currently have, or all the missions we currently have queued up. Aside from this one, but it's not raining. So, it is dark now, though. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got going on over here. We could go accept real missions, too, and I'm pretty sure they give more experience. And in fact, if we look at these, it'll tell you that's 10 experience, 10 experience, 10 experience, 100 experience. Whereas the actual missions you find out and about in the world, as you saw from that last quest we did, tend to give quite a bit more. So we got down here. This is a recommended level 3. Client Kirsty, the Professional. We have to do that one for the main plot, don't we? Ah, hold on. Yeah, no, we're gonna go. Hold on. I thought that was... I think I've said multiple times that we've already done the Professional. Where's the main story? I think we can actually find it, like, prompted up right here. Yeah, well, it's not going to tell us. But Pro Professional was one of the requirements as well as being level 15. And this entire time, I thought Pro Professional was the mission where we went out in the field and placed a probe. Even though there was literally another mission out... It doesn't matter. Let's go talk to Kirsty. I think I called her Christy. I apologize, Kirsty. I didn't mean to misname you there. It's Suki Cross, right? Absolutely. Oh, good. I've been looking for you. The name's Kirsty, with a K. Kirsty rhymes with thirsty, if you know what I'm saying. I'm the operations manager for Frontier Nav. Nagi requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Sound good? I mean, I feel like I do already know all about it, because we just... I mean, yeah, okay. Sure. Everyone loved that. Excellent. I like your curiosity. Always remember that Frontier Nav connects us to the land. And, like the rest of Mira, it takes dedication and curiosity to really understand. So then, first lesson. There are several different types of data probes that can be installed in Frontier Nav probe placement sites. It's vital that you keep the desired application in mind, because each type of probe yields different effects. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of data probe in neighboring sites will amplify the effects of each probe. They've got to be the same type. I forgot about that. Now, I could stand here and make you listen to a long, drawn-out explanation, but I think it's better if you just try out each one for yourself. I've already done all of this. Yeah, track the quest. Remember the data probe you installed out on the East Gate plane? Yes, of course. Good. I can see why you are on Nagi's shortlist. So, if you ever need to verify its exact location, just access the segment map with your comm device. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains past the East Gate that you can chain together on the Frontier Nav grid. Head there and install a data probe in each site, okay? But I don't want just any probes installed there. You'll need to change them to the same type. That's how you get the chain amplification effect. You can swap around data probes using your comm device. Just select the corresponding site on the Frontier Nav map. We got a little ahead of ourselves, and we might have to swap out the ones we already placed. If you select Swap Data Probe, you can make your pick from all the unused probes you got. You do have unused probes, right? Here, take a few mining probes just in case. They're on me. But don't go spreading tales of my generosity. Your assignment is to travel to the 2 specified sites and install data probes there. Then make sure all 3 of your installed probes are set as mining probes. You'll figure it out. It's all much clearer in action. Yeah, no, but I've already done this is the problem.
How's it going?
Have you installed the data probes at the lowest location? This one's your type said rookie? Once they're yeah, okay. Alright. I don't actually know which probe sites that she wants done, but we'll have a look at the map here. Yep. Nope, I get it. We've already done it. Thank you. Is it going to tell me which 2? This is the East Gate one, so fortunately we don't need to swap that one back out. I don't know which 2 she wanted me to do is the only problem. Are we tracking the quest currently? Is it these 2? They're marked... The Pro Professional. Yeah, it's these 3. Okay, well, unfortunately, we do have to swap all of these out. She said the same type. Did she mention same grade? Like, I know they all need to be the same grade for the amplification effect. But, just for the sake of the mission, do you think if I make them all into just mining probes, that'll be enough for her? Will that satiate her desires? I guess we can find out real quick by just talking to her. Objective
How's it
updated.
going?
I did install them. I've done it. Oh, objective updated. Okay. I actually didn't read anything she said because it seemed like it was just giving us the same information. Use Map Frontier Nav to change the data probe in Primordia's FN Site 116 to a mining probe G1. Okay. No, it didn't work. It's upsetting, isn't it? Yep, F16. So I've got to replace a better probe with a lesser probe. It's going to cost me $1,000. This is money out of my pocket. I've only got 379,000 left. You're taking all my money. You're taking all my resources here. What is a man to do? Okay, I've done the deed you requested. The probes are installed and set up as mining probes. Respect. You work fast. I'm sure that's part of what Nagi sees in you. It was a walk in the park. Just lucky it worked out. No, we're going to boast. Kirsty seems like she will respect it. All right there, rookie. Don't go getting a big head. This stuff should be easy. Try setting your comms device display to Frontier Nav mode. You should see 3 sites circled in red and connected by link lines. That's the 3-site link combo. It boosts the effects of each of those probes by 30%. If you get that link combo up to 5 neighboring sites with the same data probe type set, the effect will be amplified by 50%. And an 8-probe link combo will get you an extra 80%. You see where this is going? The more data probes of the same type you install in neighboring placement sites, the more efficient Frontier Nav and your related assignments will be. So, think you got the hang of this chaining data probes jazz? I do wonder if they need to be the same level, though, Kirsty. You're not giving me that information. Yeah, sure. Swift pupils make teaching a pleasure. Well then, I'd like to say that concludes your first assignment. You can have this research probe by way of reward. Don't say I never gave you anything. I'll teach you about that one next, okay? We'll start the same way. I'll point you to a new Frontier probe site, and you'll install the probe. Then you'll use your comm device to change its type to a research probe. Then, on top of that, I want you to find an unexplored territory known as Rock Cavern. Good luck. I'm pretty sure I already did that. Same type and grade. Okay, well, there's the answer to that question. In a row of chain sites will create a chain combo. Okay, thank you for the information. The probe professional has been upgraded. So the next stage is going to be install a research probe G1 at 117 and discover the unexplored territory Rock Cavern in Primordia. You're asking a lot of me here in this simple little side quest. You're asking an awful lot of me. So I've already discovered this one. You're telling me I gotta... No, this is the good one! No, this is my best one! You want me to swap this out for a research probe? I think it does. I think that's exactly what it wants me to do. Oh, I'm angry and upset. It's my fault, I guess, for getting ahead of the game. It's my fault for going ahead and thinking... Let's see, what was that? Was that not 117? Is that not what we just did? 117. Research probe G1 at Frontier Site 17. Maybe it has to, like... We have to leave the screen for it to, like, register that we did that. There we go. Alright, and then the other thing that we have to do is discover the unexplored territory, Rock Cavern. I'm not really a big Kirsty fan right now, I'll be honest with you. She's getting on my last nerve. I might start calling her Kirsty just to spite her. Well, unfortunately, the closest point to here is Sickle Rock Rise. So I guess we'll travel to there. I don't know what's going to be involved in getting to this cave. What I do know is that... Oh, no, we're at the right level for it. Is this the massive cave we ran past earlier? I think it might be. Where I sort of commented that I saw it and we weren't going to acknowledge it. Even though stating that I saw it was acknowledgement of it. I'm thinking that if we had just gone and talked to Kirsty first, if I'd realized we needed to do that, we would have saved an awful lot of time. Because everything she wants us to do involves surveying Primordia, which is what we're required to do for the next story mission anyway. How the heck do we get over there without being assaulted by everything that moves and breathes in the region? I guess by sticking to the outside. The Silent Mire, huh? I don't know, I hear a lot of crickets out here. Not sure if I would describe it as silent to any extent. Those things are triggered by sound. Maybe that's why they call it the silent. Because if you make too much noise, those things will get you. Now, you say unexplored cavern, but there is a perpetually burning lamp right outside. It's a torch, really. Rock Cavern. I heard a piece of the White Whale wreckage, blah, blah, blah. Is this just another horrible cave? It's awful. Can confirm. It's just awful. Let's head back to town, then. We did what we came here for. Kirsty! Please tell me my work with you is finished. Let me go. Let my people go do the next part of the story. I don't know how much XP we're going to be getting for this. Where are you, Kirsty? Tell me where is Kirsty, for I much desire to speak with her. Ursula, how are you doing? Hello. Welcome back, Suki Cross. The rock cavern looks like a pretty mystical place. Folks here in town were all blown away by it. You seem curious how they could have seen it without ever leaving New Los Angeles. Well, by accessing the research probe you installed, they can view the data. It's amassed. For the civilians living here, that's their only way of learning about the outside world. The probes you're installing aren't just a way to track down parts of the white whale's lifehold. Sure, they serve as a source of hope for the future, but they're also a helping people today. I hope that underscores just how important your work is. Make sense? Yep. I like the fire in your eyes. Oh, and you'll also receive sightseeing profits if a lot of people access your research probes. New blades need all sorts of equipment, and a little extra income never hurts. Discovering unexplored territories like Rock Cavern will get lots of people to access your research probes, so keep an eye out for them. What else am I forgetting? As you install more probes, Marinium mining should also pick up steam. You may eventually reach the limit of how much Marinium you can hold. In that case, setting up special data probes, known as storage probes, can help. They'll raise the limit of how much Marinium you can store. Let me give you one now, as thanks for showing me that unexplored territory. I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Okay, but that's not a part of our mission. Our mission is complete. Just remember that, like any data probe, simply carrying around that storage probe won't do you any good. You'll need to put it into actual use, so access your comm device at Frontier Nav probe site to change the installed probe to a storage probe. Phew, that should cover the basics. When more Frontier Nav assignments come across my desk, I'll be sure to send them your way. Each one spreads our roots into Mira that much deeper. Alright, thank you so much. I think she just dissolved out of existence. Precious resources are rare crystals and minerals that are automatically harvested from FN probe sites, often crucial for creating gear and completing missions. Marinium is a versatile ore harvested automatically from FN sites. You need to create gear and complete missions, but you can also invest in AMs, use it to refuel your skells, etc. Installing storage probes at FN sites can help you by raising the maximum amount of Marinium that you can store at one time. Yeah, she's just gone. She no longer exists. She dissolved before our very eyes. That's actually a pretty impressive ability that she's got there. We are still level 14, but getting closer with every passing second to where we want to be. Kirsty's back. I guess we'll talk to her. What could go wrong? Also, Kirsty, I do have one question. Just real quick, if you have a second. Have you ever considered buttoning up, like, the top of your jacket there? Because that's a little bit distracting. Like, surely you must notice eyes drifting. Maybe she's into it. Maybe that's why she does it. I'm not here to question the decisions Kirsty makes, actually. Now, just hold on. The supplies we brought from Earth are already starting to run out. These rates of Marinium mining aren't enough to keep New LA going. Yes, I know you're all doing the best you can, but look, it's just not enough. We can't... Oh, hey, Rookie. Glad to see you back. And, apologies for the scene you walked in on. Query or mock? No, we're gonna query. Yeah, and look, Elma loved that. The Queen loved it. Well, I suppose this concerns you too. May as well brief you on it. In the months since crashing here, we've gone through most of the resources we brought with us on the White Whale. We're now in the process of transitioning to materials acquired through Frontier Nav. More than anything, we need a large supply of Marinium to ensure operations here can continue. But with so few data probes in place, it's difficult. Everyone's so busy that a lot of important work has gone undone. Maybe you could lend a hand? First, I need 750 units of Marinium. Then, I need someone to deal with a pack of juvenile simius that keep hassling Pathfinders out in Primordia. Finally, I have my own little spec up. I need a storage device known as a Data Unit FN093 to be recovered. It contains some top secret data. This picture she sent to Nagi. I don't know. I made that up. Could be. If my calculations are correct, it should have fallen in the planet's surface somewhere out in Primordia. If you can take care of all that, I'll make sure it's worth your while. Deal? I will accept your mission. And in fact, I've probably already done some of those things. Okay, find and require Marinium. We've done that one. That one's done. Yep. Nope, that's fine. We're not going to track it. Alright then, to mine more Marinium, you need to install new data probes. You know the deal, right? I'd recommend expanding Primordia's Frontier Nav as you tackle other missions in the area. Such efficiency is the Pathfinder way. Try to keep that in mind as you work, rookie. Yeah, I appreciate it. No worries, but it's still nice to get a thanks once in a while, so keep it up. Finish this mission, and you'll be a full-fledged Blade as far as I'm concerned. Alright, good luck out there. These people of New LA are counting on Frontier Nav, which means they're counting on you. Well, again, one of those should have already been completed. I think we just talked to her. How goes the Meridium gathering? I think 750 units should be enough to see us through for the time being. Got him. Thanks a bunch. I'll see that it gets distributed among the city's industries. Done! Let's go. Knocked that one out, got 20 XP for it. I hope you'll tackle the rest of my Primordia assignments with the same vigor. Absolutely. I guess we don't have the other two finished, but we'll kind of see where we lie on them. So 2 and 3. Obtain data on this unit. We're going to go ahead and track that one. And then defeat the juvenile Simius. I mean, we could just see where they are in the map. We don't necessarily have to track it. It should come up if I just open up the menu and zoom out and just look for... We're looking for green. So that's going to be the... Defeat the Indigents. And then this... Oh my gosh, we actually happen to be over here already. That's helpful. I'll tell you what, we'll go do this one first. It looks like it's literally right on top of here anyway. We just fast travel there. So it turns out, starting Lynn's Affinity mission too early to actually be able to complete it. Accidental win. Accidental total victory. Great success on our part. Where's the thing I'm looking for? It's going to be like a little red dot on the ground, I assume. I mean, it makes it look like it's in a really tight area around here. Come on, you can do this. We can't do this. We can't get up there. I don't know that it's up there. I would like for it to be. Hello? Oh, jeez. I hope it's not. I hope it's not, because there's just no way to get to that. Oh! Okay, forget everything I ever said. It's right there. And we got it. Mission complete. We don't even have to go back to her for it. That's nice. And then the final step is going to be going back over to here to deal with the Simians, or Simiuses, whatever they're called. It's the monkeys. They make the eating sounds. We've seen them do it a few times now. It's a very unfortunate sound that triggers... What is the phobia of mouth sounds? It's not... I want to say misophobia, but that might be a fear of miso soup. It's something like that. It might not be anything like that. It definitely has phobia in it. And it's not a fear. I hate when people call it a fear. It's not a phobia. It's an irritation. I'm irritated by the sound. Ain't no Simiuses around here. Are they only out during the day or some nonsense? Is that what I just didn't think to check before coming here? Uh-oh. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that either. Stop that. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we didn't track the quest, did we? Hold on. That would probably help. Yeah, okay. Track. During the day. It's always a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's always a beautiful thing. Hold on, what time is it? Does it say anywhere on this screen? Do we have a clock? I don't see one. I see that we have 10,000 Meridium, though. We're very close to our maximum. Oh, it's up there at the top of the screen. It is just after midnight at the moment, which means that hanging around here is going to be a waste of time because we're going to be waiting for a while. There's, like, a place to rest right around here, though, isn't there? Oh, like, way down here. We'll just run to it. It might be... Oh, jeez. It might be more... fine, whatever. I don't care. I'll fight you.
They're about to hit an all-time low.
Starfall Rondo! Starfall Blade!
Now we're in business.
Shoots my
Fire
spell.
away.
We can't, like, constantly try to avoid every combat encounter that comes our way. At some point, we have to start fighting them. Remember, our goal currently is to level up. So, that we would probably already be level 15 if I didn't keep trying to, like, avoid every single scrape we come across. Even these low-level guys have their place. Am I actually close to the time thing? Yeah, it's up ahead. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Let's just preemptively target him. And hit him in the back. Or hit him in the side. Oh, I forgot about this one! I completely forgot about Tornado Blade.
Rondo!
Well done, Tornado Blade.
Starfall Blade!
When I hit hard.
Better do some
We will
damage.
Oh, I aced it. Just crushed
Nice
it.
work, y'all.
It's not what I meant to do. I keep hitting the wrong buttons on the controller. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Regrettably. Oh, there's the thing right in front of me. Now, to be fair to myself, it might have just popped into existence, this thing. It's not swell about it kind of existing in real space. Let's see. We really don't need to wait that long. I think just regular old morning. 7:15. A good time to get up in the morning. Sun's already out. Blazing away in the sky. This is where we want to be. Hopefully they'll be there. I believe the last time we came over here, they were all horrifically butchered by whatever the first tyrant that we fought was. A tragedy, to be sure. Can you hear the cat? She's yelling about something. Look at the size of that guy! No! No, no. Let him pass. We don't engage with level 81 monkey. We don't do that. That's a bad idea. That's Hayredin, the Territorial. I don't think he's got that name as like a bit. I don't think it's a joke name, you know? We want to avoid him. Let's go get this little level 9 fella over here. He's far enough away that I don't think he'll notice us getting him.
We've got the first
Starfall
close. Hit him again for a rising blade. That one was a beauty. Assault hammer. Look at this sitting duck.
Nice. Oh, I thought it was popping up to tell me that the combat encounter was already over, but no, we gotta kill 5 of the things. Will they actually, like, get their friends involved in the fight? If we attack 2 of them close enough to one another? Hey! Do you see what we're doing to your friend over here? Do you care? Can you hear? Are you ignoring me?
That's true on any.
That's not gonna work. We're still gonna come get you.
They're off guard. Stagger them with melee
I'll
attack.
trip him up.
Like, there's no reason to not just blow everything we got on this encounter the second it starts, because it's gonna be over so fast. Okay, now we're getting risky. He's wandering off that direction. I think we might be okay to attack these guys. I'm actually going to start this encounter by bringing up the aura, right? And then that way this is boosted. Does not do as much damage as I wanted. Let's do it again. So there it is at like full bore.
Melee attack.
Flame grenade.
Side splash.
Rising blade. Flame grenade. Look at this sitting duck.
I don't think it's a duck. I think it's a monkey.
That one was a beauty. Don't let her sky's the limit with me.
Okay, and then there was one. Monkey! Get down here.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got.
You guys ever seen that? For some reason that brought to mind. Have you ever seen the clip of, gosh darn, what is his name? Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese? And he's doing a live stream, and he gets real quiet, and all of a sudden he just goes and looks at the camera and he goes,
Bam. Nice work, y'all.
Poggers! This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I highly recommend, if you've never seen it, look up the clip of Chuck E. Cheese saying poggers. He's playing like Fortnite or something. Well, he's not actually. Someone's puppeteering him, and some other third person is playing the gosh darn game. Can you stop it with that sound? That's one of the most foul. I don't even know where that's coming from. Where's the monkey making it? Stop that up there. That is foul. Stop eating. Eat with your mouth closed. What is wrong with you? What are you, a child? Honestly, anyone past the age of 3 who hasn't learned to eat quietly with their mouth closed should probably just be, like, executed, right? Like, publicly executed. Because if you haven't learned by then, you're not capable of learning. You're just a burden on everyone around you. Society is better off without your presence. It's one thing if you have some form of a disability that prevents you from doing so. If you're just a normal human being with nothing preventing you from eating with your mouth closed other than just the fact that you are mentally deficient. You're just a burden, honestly, okay? Honestly, that's the real problem. Hi, Kirsty. I'm back. I've done as you requested. I killed the monkeys. They weren't really a threat to anyone, but I killed them. Let's see. There we go, first-person mode. Good. Thanks to everyone's efforts, Frontier Nav continues to grow. How are things on your end? Those missions I gave you are coming along. Again, I guess we'll just report. Politely inform your superior that all tasks are complete. Well, you've given us enough Marinium, and you've completed the other tasks perfectly. You say it like it's just another day's work, but those weren't easy assignments for a new blade. You've been a big help. Now I think the effort to build New LA can finally get back on track. You've proven yourself. From this point on, I'll be treating you as a full-fledged blade. Oh, and here's your payment. I look forward to working with you again, Sugi Cross. Appreciate that. Good chunk of experience. That ought to get us to level 15. Look at us go!
Cooking got better.
We can actually continue the plot now. We can actually continue the plot. We can continue with the next story mission if we felt so inclined. Folks! Folks! Where's the button? My buttons are all gone. What an investment! What an exciting, thrilling 3 hours and 39 minutes this has been to get to this point. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. You know, I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had different people filter in and out. I've watched the view count tick up and down. Very few chats, but that's okay. I appreciate anyone who tuned in to watch for any amount of time. We're going to resume tomorrow morning with the actual plot, the story. It ought to be good. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Every time I end one of these, there's that awkward moment where I'm trying to find the button that ends this.